and Tom Show.
Oh, thanks.
Hey!
You're in a good mood.
Am I?
Seems that way.
And scene. I'm an actor.
Not as good of a mood as Josh.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Josh is taking tomorrow and Monday off, so he's already checked out.
So today's like a...
Oh, he had.
Today's like a Friday.
He's
Boy,
gonna go
Josh
fishing.
didn't even need to show up.
Boy,
We got nothing out of him.
mailing it in today.
A part-time joke or two, please.
Boy.
Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi.
Hey, Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hey. I'm Chick at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. That is Josh Arnold. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
And hello, Mr. Griswold, sir.
Thank you very much. Pat, you can move in here today.
Will do.
Well, the seated guests are no longer coming, so that chair is just ready for you.
Got it.
You know who is coming, though? On the phone, it's going to be Travis Schaefer. That's right.
Did you say Travis Schaefer?
Travis Schaefer is the winner of Week 4 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. And we hope to get him on the phone today to pick against Chick McGee, the shoe-in of the week, because Week 5 begins this evening.
Go ahead. Think you got it? Step into the octagon. Go ahead. Bring it.
What is the shoe-in record so far this year?
Well, I don't think we need to get caught up in records and numbers. I don't want to number.
I know Oscar's 4-0.
I don't want to label any. I'm going to say 12 and 14 is what we are.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, if you were betting, you'd be.
You'd still have a house.
Yeah,
We're at the point where we rely on our old saying, hey, take what you've lost.
Yeah.
Double it.
Yeah.
Put it down this week, and you're bang.
This
right
is the
back in
week.
money.
Okay, good. We'll be discussing the NFL and sports. And once again, if you want to be part of our Pigskin Picks competition, each week is a brand new week. You can do it for the first time right now. If you've never done it before, take a moment. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. What's at stake? Of course, it's that $500 gift card from our buddy Steven Singer at Steven Singer Jewelers. With $500, you could do some nice stuff. Maybe a bracelet or two for that sweetie in your life.
Mm-hmm. Bracelet and earrings.
Earrings, very nice. Quick question, Christy Lee.
Yes, Mr. Griswold.
And I don't expect you to necessarily know the answer to this. I know Mr. Oskey would know the answer to this, but I do not wear earrings. I have purchased many a pair.
Yes.
Many earrings I have purchased are floating around ears throughout this great country of ours. The point is, are nipple rings and earrings the same size sticker gizmo?
You mean post?
Post,
Yeah.
yes. In other words, can one take an earring and also put it into a nipple without having to modify the post?
I would assume yes. But
Yeah.
I think when you use a nipple, the nipple rings are usually a hoop, and a hoop wires a little.
That's what I'm saying. Is the apparatus that attaches it to the body distinctly different?
No.
It's
I
not.
don't know for sure. I don't have a nipple ring, but
We'll have to get Oskey. He at one point had nipple rings.
I think you buy this. You just buy little hoops and put them in your nipples.
The nipple, you could do that, but they also have faux nipple
We've seen those.
clip-on jewelry where you squeeze it and the circle opens and you put it on your nipple and then close it and it tightens around your nipple. And voila.
Would it make your nipple always stand out? I would think.
I would think it would, yes.
Would it make it eventually fall off?
Yeah, if your nipple went in, you'd fall off.
I know it really feels good when you put them on. I know that.
Okay. So
Kind of like an alligator clip?
Now, I don't know. I don't know if Mr. Singer has nipple rings, to be specific. That actually, now that I think about it.
Probably not, but you can use hoops.
You can maybe modify. That's why I'm just asking a simple question. I'm sure someone out there knows the answer to that. But once again, if you'd like to be a winner, go to bobandtom.com/contest. Get your picks in before that game starts this evening. And who is it tonight?
Who is it tonight? Oh, you asked me. Who is it tonight?
Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons and the Saints, I think.
Okay.
At Atlanta. Yeah.
All right. We'll look forward to hearing from you today.
Nope. Falcons and the Buccaneers.
Oh.
Where are your Buccaneers, Tom?
They're behind my bucking hat.
Under my bucking hat.
Oh, sorry.
Come on.
Bucking hat. Boy, oh boy.
Yes.
One guy retires and we fall apart. Come on.
Sorry.
The old running bit.
Okay, sorry. There wasn't one of my gags. I apologize.
There are a lot of them.
Chick and I were talking about something. I had occasion to watch the ESPN pregame show on Sunday, which I had not seen before.
Are you tied to a chair?
You got your Teddy Bruschi. You got your Alex Smith.
Alex Smith was great.
One of the Ryans, I can't tell them apart.
Rex.
And
I came away with, among other things, I enjoyed the show. Those guys know what they're talking about. I don't. But Rex Ryan, very animated guy, and I really kind of enjoyed him. And they'd go to the double screen thing when one of the other guys is making a comment and Rex would be making these faces. But I couldn't help but notice his teeth appeared to be glowing.
yeah, they were white.
And so I Googled that. I said, has anybody noticed Rex Ryan's teeth? There are thousands of
Comments about it?
So
They
I'm
have
not,
to be
I'm not,
veneers
I'm
or-
not the only one.
Dentures or something.
Yeah, I mean, but it's kind of distracting. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having nice, clean, white teeth. I get it. I try to keep my teeth semi-white.
But don't you
guess-
like seeing a movie where the people have like normal teeth?
Yes.
Like a normal color, maybe even a crooked one every now and then?
Yeah.
Kind of nice.
was
Was it Ally McGraw that was famous for having the crooked teeth?
I know Jewel had kind of a
Yeah.
Sam Shepard,
interesting get together in her smile. Yeah.
And then a lot of English rock stars, it was, all of a sudden they got their teeth fixed. So Keith Richards actually, looks pretty good now. There was those early photographs.
Do you think they had some sort of focus group or did put some money behind this to find out if they, how they like to be accurate during movies? Like Braveheart leaps to mind. I mean, everybody in Braveheart has perfect teeth, obviously, but if they would have been historically accurate with the dental world and Braveheart,
Nobody wants to see it.
Yeah, and nobody. That was my point. I bet not absolutely no. I don't want it to be that accurate. Leave me alone.
Well, there's a famous story about I want to say one of the early sitcoms. Maybe it was the Jeffersons, or they were saying that. Well, even Friends, for example, the apartments are ridiculously great. You wouldn't be
gigantic.
Yeah,
Able to afford that.
but they say people don't want to see they don't want to, like the Honeymooners was sort of famously dirty, crappy and depressing. People want to see, look at that they have a nice couch,
Well, you
plenty
wanna
of room.
escape your own reality.
Yeah,
No, when
there
he
you go.
says the Honeymooners was dirty, he mentions he means Audrey Meadows, filthy.
Yes.
Is it Audrey or Jane? I always get them.
That
Were
was
they
Audrey. That was
sisters?
Audrey.
That was Audrey.
They
Yeah.
were sisters, right?
I think like twin sisters.
Oh, okay.
Were they twin? Yeah, very attractive.
Very
I thought. I think
pretty.
the definitive MILF of the era.
No, you have to add for the time.
Okay.
I just said MILF of the era.
Audrey Meadows. Can we get a picture
Okay.
of Audrey Meadows?
Right now,
Honeymooners.
coming up, we have a couple real oddities today. I got to tell you, some really bizarre stuff.
Well, the shoe of the week, it's finally happened. You know how nervous I am about Washington and my new quarterback, and everything seems to be they're in first place, coming up chick, yada yada. So they're in the shoe in this week. I don't want to make any big deal about it. And we also have the new Commanders fight song. Remember, Hail to the Redskins?
of course,
they had to. Now they, I don't know how much money they put behind it, but they came up with Hail to the Commanders.
Oh.
So
But it's not just hail to the Redskins with shoving the word Commanders where Redskins was.
yes, it is, and it absolutely is.
Hail
Exactly.
to the Commanders. Really, they were that.
Exactly right.
They couldn't go.
Yep,
Boy, that's
yep,
sad.
yep. So that was one of only a couple missteps so far, but they've got a new. It's called Left Hand Up. I'm a fan for the Commanders or something like that. So we'll hear.
What's
that.
the left hand up thing?
And there's Audrey Meadows.
She is beautiful.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Don't think so.
Now to the Cleveland Indians. Now the Guardians. They're of course involved in the playoffs. Are they still doing that? Like the pathetic. Movie, and then to sing "Hail to the Guardians." Have they realized that
This has
the problem
turned out
with
much better than I hoped.
the problem with having these tropes of sorry,
I haven't been to a Guardians game. I can't answer that.
Florida State still does the the Seminole,
Yeah.
the guy on the horse and the spear and the.
I think it's somewhat problematic, but if it's done with respect, it's fine. Well, let's just move forward here. Coming up, also we have interesting things happening in court. Pat, huge beaver news in the news. Huge.
Now, is it
Huge news, or is it a huge beaver?
Huge news.
Oh, I got that.
It's a
huge
little
news about beavers, not a huge
yes.
beaver?
It's a sweet beaver. I'm telling you, It is a sweet beaver story.
I have run into a couple sour beavers, I got to tell you.
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did they
We all
bite?
have. Huh?
They're out
Did
there.
they bite?
You'd think there were teeth in there. That's
I almost puked into one once. Right now, it's time to talk about sonic things and
a lover.
the great quality of the Raycon earbuds. They're the best. They're about half the price. Tell me more, chick.
Is that a thing? You can wear your earbuds while you're
Just move forward.
Good.
Raycon's everyday earbuds. Ladies and gentlemen, they're upgraded. They're brand new, and they're best-selling. And we received our everyday earbuds about a month ago now because we are the official, whatever this program is called, of the Raycon earbuds. And the upgraded earbuds, brand new colors, blush violet, forest green, royal blue, classic black, and now with Raycons, you get multi-point connectivity, lets you pair two devices at once, technology, plus the new quick charge function and active noise cancellation. And their ergonomic earbud shape with optimized gel tips fits the widest range of ears known to man, and you'll get a cozy custom fit. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. 15% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. And at Raycon, they also have other audio equipment like Bluetooth speakers and all sorts of things there at raycon.com.
Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed. T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Screen Door Productions presents
A Day at Fergler's Hardware.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Are you still using toilet paper? Don't take this the wrong way, but what the hell's wrong with you? Dump your roll, because wet cleans better than dry. That's just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean, pants down. They've got all sorts of shea butter and...
Defeat crack attack. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Crack attack?
Oh, yeah, you know.
Itchy crack attack.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing worse than crack attack.
I better have another go at this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. Now, let's see here. Oh, I know. Coming up, we're going to be talking with Travis Schaefer from Centerville, Ohio, the winner of the Steven Singer Jewelers $500 gift card this week. He won it for week 4, I should say. Week 5 begins this evening.
Yes, sir.
You can get your action in by going to bobandtom.com/contest. Even if you've never done it before, do it right now. Have some fun. Live a little. Now, we have Chick McGee across the way. He is, of course, at the aforementioned Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Christy Lee getting organized over there.
Yeah, I am.
With her bangs. I like your bangs. They're getting
Getting that long look, aren't they?
Well, they look good. Are you going to get them cut before you get your eyes cut up?
Yeah, my brother had that.
Don't worry. Just swoop them. Swoop them for a second.
Because once again, Christy's having surgery from our buddy Dr. Lanter. You're going to get the
day before yesterday.
You're going to get those lenses inside your eyeballs like I have.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got to keep. He doesn't want to say, "Hey, your eyes are fine," but there's a hair stuck in there.
No, it just dawned on me that Dr. Lanter kind of looks like a young Frankie Valli.
Oh, very nice set of hair. Nice set of hair.
Yeah.
Good-looking man.
When are you getting the surgery?
October 22nd, one eye, and then October 29th, the other eye.
Lisa, left eye low.
Doing the right eye first.
Okay.
I'm left eye dominant and right-handed. Very rare, he said.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's fascinating. What's going on over there, Chick?
That's the sign of a bright, intelligent woman.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what, Major League Baseball players are big-time hitters. I think Ted Williams with bats left, but he was right-eyed.
Really? That
So
is
you're batting
different.
left like this, so your right eye is toward the pitcher.
Makes sense.
You get that? And then you're batting right, you should be left out.
Interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
I didn't know there was a dominant eye. That's a thing.
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Haven't you ever noticed
What?
there'll be whips and chains and restraints in one of your eyes? That's dominance, baby. No?
I was not aware of that.
Yes, it is. There is a dominant
You know,
eye.
I know you find this hard to believe, Tom, but the things you're not aware of would just
Oh, I'm fully aware of that.
surprise you. I don't think you really.
I don't know. That's the one of the signs of being aware is not being aware of much.
You know what you don't know.
Being aware of what you don't know, which is in my case everything. I got that down.
Things we learned from yesterday's show. One of my favorite new facts: Japanese people, by and large, when they curb their dogs, if you will, the idea is to catch the dropping as it's coming out of the dog
I have never
before
heard
it
of
hits
that.
the ground, right into the bag.
Pretty interesting.
And you're saying they get down there and they hold the bag themselves?
They rush down there, they hold the bag, and the dog right in the bag, plop, plop.
Would you rather do it with a bag or a gloved hand?
Well, I would do both. I would have probably gloves on my hands and the bags if that's what I would.
Well, let's say, but no bag. So you either have a.
No, you'd have a glove. Then what are you going to do with it?
You
Walk down the street and, hey, Ethel, no, I can't come over right now. I'm holding in my left hand a mountain of semi-moist dog poop.
No poop.
You're right. You do have to have a bag. But would you rather catch it with your gloved hand? Because I feel like you're going to get it with a gloved hand as opposed to.
I agree. It
with
would
the
be
bag.
easier.
With the bag, you're going to have to use both hands.
Yeah,
But then you got but you've got your dog on a leach. This is a stupid idea.
It must work.
You need a
I'm
tool.
just telling you.
Hey, look, they mastered chopsticks. They can master this.
Now, if doing it with chopstick could be a trick.
And you know,
Unless it's very dry.
you know they've seen the fork.
Yes,
They're still going
I
chopsticks.
love chopsticks. Love.
I think chopsticks makes sense because it makes you eat slower, which is more healthy.
I don't know. Have you seen some putting away rice with chopsticks?
I know that actually is. I mean,
It's pretty fast. Yeah, shovel.
Oh, so it's where you pick the bowl up and just heave it in there.
They do that right at the end. They drink the soup. Yeah, right down the hatch.
It's impolite not to.
Now, are you sure about this dog issue?
I'm 90% sure I saw that online.
Oh, well, then it can't be wrong. Was it? Was there an advertisement for edible Tide Pods?
I'm not here to. Well, look it up.
That's okay. We had a really sweet dog story yesterday, although it was kind of from the Mr. Obvious
Right.
Institute. The interesting aspect
You
of
are
it
supposed
was
to have a dog voice, yes.
that people have dog voices in all languages. They discovered when they did and people tend to talk slower around their dogs, and if they do, the dog has a better understanding according to science. So you can go, that's a good boy.
There's your good
You're
baby.
being a good boy today. Uh-huh. And this is what's your favorite thing in life? Having me pet you right there? Oh, that's sweet. This is your favorite spot? I can see your leg moving, and even though I'm doing the scratching. Don't you love that?
Yes. Yes.
Do you do that with a lady, Josh?
What's that? Scratch her and have her legs move?
Yeah.
I've made some legs wobbly. Yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
bet you have.
Wow.
Every guy has, I think.
Yeah.
Bee legs. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, good to know. I'm sorry. What else did we learn?
Tom pronounced, it wasn't us. Tom admitted he knew the secret, the scent, the scent of the perfume of his sister, Jan.
That's because she texted me during the show. Was it called Fracas?
Yes, but you remember the smell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and we were talking about scents.
You said it really does it for you.
Yeah, you said it really turned.
No, I said that it's memorable.
He used to play naked grab ass with his brothers and towels at somewhere in some wild, no laws lake in Michigan.
Of course, he was spying on his sister through a haphazardly cracked door.
Of course he was.
Of course. Yeah.
Have you told Josh the story of when you were a kid? You were doing the commercial in your bathroom for.
Oh yeah. My first broadcast experiment.
I love that. I would do stuff like this, too.
I was looking in my mirror going,
Yeah.
do you know what you need at your house? You need a way to dry off wet Kleenex. And I'll never forget, I took a Kleenex, put it over the light bulb, and boom. And those were the days it wasn't a what do you call the switches?
On-off
A
switch?
GFI?
Yeah. Pre-GFI. So the lights went out in the whole house.
How old were you?
And who knows? Probably fifth grade or something. Old enough to know better. And then
Too young to receive.
No,
they had fuses back then that would screw in instead of this. Now they have the
Flipper things.
The flipper thing.
you don't know. I wouldn't say old enough to know better because you don't know that putting a wet tissue is going to explode a light bulb until that's one of those things you have to do it until you.
And put all the other lights in the
what you
house
don't know is that the rest of the house goes dark.
Right.
Yeah. I used to sell Mr. Bubbles in the bathtub. You'd hold up the box and
When I first got my license, I'd drive around and read restaurant signs. Hey, look, 2 for $1 night tonight at Wendy's.
Would you really?
Oh, God, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I never did the ads. I would just do the banter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I would try to hit cues on, or what do they say? Hit the post, as they say in the business.
I love doing that.
Yeah, I would try to do that because I would sit and record. I had a radio that I could put a tape in and just hit record when my favorite song would start.
Oh yeah,
and
right.
then hit stop and try to not get any commercials or talk.
And you haven't heard this one, but when I started in Florida on the radio, our station had no money. And
Florida on the radio. Where were you, Tom?
In DeLand, Florida.
DeLand. Why do they call it DeLand?
Well, thanks for asking, Christy. It's because it's on the home of Stetson University, and it's not too far from DC. Oh, thank you. We had such a low budget. We would tape the other radio station, and when they would play songs, we would hope they didn't talk over the music, so we could have that for our music library.
Wow.
Oh yeah. It was pathetic.
Man.
So some of the intros would be somewhat shorter than the shorter than the actual record because we would have taped it off the air on a nearby Daytona Beach FM station.
Wow.
To this day, the reason I squint suspiciously at salesmen is that my first job, the salesman would come back and go, here, he'd throw me the newspaper and go, Chevy City, back page, give me a 60-second spot, and walk away.
Yeah.
We did that all the time.
Ramey, Chevy City.
Oh, wow.
And I think it was in Welch, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know if it's still there.
And, of course, it was most famous. My grocery store talk show every morning.
Oh, yeah, the guy.
How do you do it? Truett.
Old Truett.
Truett Stoudemire. He was a World War II veteran, hero, great man. But I would talk to him about his grocery prices. The conversation would go like this. Hey, good morning, Truett. Hi, Tom. We got onions and then it would just go on for like 5 minutes. Then
Great.
Finally, I'd realize he's read the price of everything at his store. I'd go, how do you do it, Truett? And hang up the phone.
Let's see. Josh has been using. We found this out yesterday. Josh has been using leeches on his penis.
It's helping me with my vitality, and it feels. It hurts so good. I'll put it that way.
Tom brought this up yesterday. We were talking. We talk about it when the nominations are made known. Tom almost insists candy cigarettes should be in the Toy Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Toy Hall of Fame for candy cigarettes.
And the rest of us said Candy Hall of Fame.
I was just saying, to me, it's kind of
Is there
analogous to the Pete Rose controversy.
What do you mean?
Well,
just as divisive across the country.
It's a way to bring something resembling comedy to a controversial and somehow tragic issue that I really have no strong opinions on. And
a real good Rose documentary on Max, HBO, whatever they call that.
Oh,
yeah. 4 episodes, five episodes.
We talked to Pete several times, and he was in here, and
he's a fun guy.
No matter what you want, the best analysis I heard, someone said there are very few athletes who had took what they had in natural ability and used every ounce of it. In other words, he
certainly wasn't the best Major League Baseball player ever, but he hustled.
But he turned himself into that by being.
If you were a coach, you'd want every player to be that way.
Yes, but they were saying these were people that knew what they were talking about. Saying he brought every ounce of talent that he had. More than any other player. So, but in any event, obviously bringing candy cigarettes to the Toy Hall of Fame would be problematic. But I think they should be there, and Mr. Rose should be in the Hall of Fame because he's greatest hitter ever.
Man,
look at the numbers.
We had some great toys when we were kids.
Like, what was your favorite?
So dangerous.
That's and remember, I said we should do the Danger Hall of Fame.
The Incredible Time Machine. You would get these little plastic squares. And you'd put it in the Incredible Time Machine, and it would heat up to 800 degrees.
Yep. We had the vacuum form, the fumes that thing gave off.
The creepy crawlers. Did you ever make those?
These plastic Incredible Time Machine would melt, and when it would pop into make a dinosaur. It was a pop.
Nice.
Afterward, and then you'd heat it up again and put it in the smasher, and it would make a square again, and you could do the whole thing over again.
And the vacuum form, same deal. It got dangerously hot. You'd put in squares of plastic, kind of like squares of cheese, and God knows the toxic fumes. I mean, and then of course
nothing sticks to your skin like molten plastic.
and in the TV commercial, of course, the kids making airplanes that fly, with all this cool stuff, and you end up making, here's a crappy dinosaur.
We have a research department?
I can research.
we have R&D.
What are you looking for?
When did they start? Somebody said, hey, we need to put disclaimers on these toy commercials because these planes really don't fly.
Right, because eventually they would in very small print.
Yeah.
Doesn't do this.
This toy does not do this.
Yeah. And then the kid with an erector set builds a functioning automobile. They show it passing a Mercedes on a freeway.
I remember
he made it with an erector set.
They had Flintstone styrofoam blocks that you could, like building blocks, and you could make the Flintstone house or whatever. And they had, I never got one, but a Flintstones car. And the commercial showed kids in the car, pushing with their feet like Fred did. That couldn't have been anything you'd want to drive around.
That was fun for minutes at a time.
There isn't really a lot of information about when disclaimers started appearing on toy commercials, but there was a Children's Television Act that was passed in 1990 establishing guidelines for children's programming, including the advertising. So it might have been part of that.
So no more beer for the kids?
Yeah, no more beer. No more cigarettes.
No more cigarette ads for the kids? Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
So I think my campaign to get candy cigarettes in the Toy Hall of Fame probably not going to work out.
Well, mostly because it's not a toy. Yeah, that's our main issue.
See, I would buy that logic if I were on the jury.
Can we all agree that the bubblegum cigar is a better toy or candy than the candy cigarettes?
Yeah, absolutely. Candy cigarettes didn't taste great.
No.
They were like Necco wafers.
That's a weird taste.
That's the worst candy ever.
Yeah, they were just chalk.
Oh, no, it's not. Good and Plenty is the worst candy ever.
Just licorice.
I agree. I don't care for that.
I don't know. Circus peanuts. Don't.
Those are no good.
Don't sleep on circus peanuts.
They have a loyal fan base.
They do.
So we could do a division of the Toy Hall of Fame, most dangerous toys, and then worst toys.
Worst toys.
I would put in Etch-a-Sketch, how to discourage children from ever doing art.
I don't think it was the worst toy.
What's worse?
It was fun to tinker with for a little bit.
Pick up sticks or one of those stupid games.
Slinky's awful. That's
I disagree.
30 seconds of fun.
Slinky.
When a Slinky works, it's as thrilling as anything.
For how long?
I always bet my Slinky.
For how long?
Never went together.
I'm bored.
To see if it can go all the way down is just fantastic.
And
I
after
think we can all
10 minutes
agree-
into it, you got that next.
Wait, can't we all agree that when the Slinkies went from metal to plastic, they just crap the bed? Nobody wants a
Yeah, I
plastic
agree.
Slinky,
The
right?
metal.
You know what should be? You know what should be in the?
absolutely right.
Chick will buy this with
Needed
me.
the weight.
You know what should be in the Toy Hall of Fame?
What?
Breaking a thermometer and playing with the mercury.
Oh, that was fun. Rolling it around on the table.
I've told you this. My
bet
dad
that was
worked in a factory where they had 55-gallon drums of mercury for some reason.
And he died. He died at age
43.
Okay.
He would bring home mercury in like glasses, and I'd pour it into my hand and play with it. It was the most exciting.
And you're fine, right?
And I'm fine.
When they went to plastic mercury, just no good.
Oh God! Nobody likes plastic mercury. It's
I
slower.
want somebody to make an edit where it's Rocky running up the stairs, but as he's going up, a Slinky is coming down.
That's good.
Oh, that's good.
Somebody can easily do that.
Da, 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 da.
Just a real subtle sight gag.
That's a good one.
Slinky, walks downstairs. Blah, 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 blah. Everyone knows it's Slinky. Remember that?
You can also pretend it was an accordion. I would do that a lot.
Oh, hello. Yes, again, another 30 seconds of your life filled
I got a
up.
lot out of that bit.
Okay, good.
I still close with it.
Okay.
Gold, Josh, gold.
So if you have a suggestion out there for toys that should be in the Dangerous Hall of Fame, of course, lawn darts, the classic.
Sure.
You ever see the
I
X-ray
never
with?
understood why they got rid of the lawn darts. I thought
Well, there's an X-ray of some kid's skull with a dart sticking out of
You
it.
can't negotiate lawn darts. Maybe you should just stay in the house.
I mean, that's the game. He lost.
Yes.
How long did they last?
They were around a while.
2-3 years?
You can buy them on
that.
you can buy them online, but there's a trick to it. We actually have a pair in the building.
we had them
They
as a
also
kid,
have a blunter edge that you can buy too.
I'm sorry.
Did you ever wait a minute?
Blunter.
Anybody ever get the? They were like, like little tiny wax soda bottles.
Yep.
And they had
Loved them.
Awful
syrup
candy.
in the side of
And
them.
they had
water.
something that apparently scientists determined was actually sweeter than raw sugar.
They were terrible.
They were terrible.
You loved them.
I loved
They
them.
were 90% wax.
I know,
What about
but I
the
still
wax?
loved it.
The wax lips.
Those
Same
socks
thing.
Yeah.
Something
much work.
Some goo in the middle.
That nice stuff. Right now, this part of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. October, the season is here, the season for wearing masks and blah, blah. Well, don't hide from yourself. This is where therapy can come in. Therapy isn't just for someone who's had a terrible trauma. Therapy can be very helpful as you look around and learn about yourself. And BetterHelp is a way to access therapy in a much more elegant manner. Here's how it works. You take a little quiz online and privately, of course, and you'll get matched up with one of some 35,000 therapists. You can switch therapists anytime, no additional fee. The idea is you do the therapy online. So you can do it like it's a phone call. You can do it like it's a Zoom call. You can do it texting back and forth. It's up to you. It's about convenience. You can do it wherever. You can do it right now, wherever you're sitting or standing, and you can grab that smartphone or laptop or whatever and get hooked up. See what I'm talking about? Take off that mask with BetterHelp. Therapy. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today to get 10% knocked off your first month. Once again, it's BetterHelp. HELP. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming up, we'd love to hear from you, by the way, Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com. And don't forget to get yourself on board for our contest. The first game of, it's week 5. Starts tonight. And go to bobandtom.com/contest. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcast. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Oh my gosh, if we
is
Is it who I think it is?
I think it is.
There you go.
Looks to me like he's wearing a bright orange.
Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen,
coat.
he can't hear me yet. Put your headphones on, you giant jerk.
Looks to be the one and only
Dick Mango!
Yeah.
Mango! Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dick Mango.
So good to see you.
Let's get in the groove here.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we can tell.
Oh, yeah, baby. Well, he's got to look around now. He's looking around.
Yeah.
All right, Tom.
Is this on that tube thing?
It is, yeah.
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube and a KY jelly.
Oh, Dick.
Started with a joke. That's what it's for, buddy. You tell me when to go there, Dukas. Day now, Tommy. Dukas. Here we go. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster got up from his slab and rose, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrodes.
He did the mash,
They did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
they did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking. We were taking the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5. They played the monster mash.
They played the mash,
It was a graveyard smash.
the mash.
It caught on in a flash. They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid, shook his fist, and said, "Whatever happened to the Transylvania twist?" It's now the monster mash.
The monster mash,
And it's a graveyard smash.
now the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
the mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now, everything is cool. Drac's part of the band. And my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, the mash was meant to. When I get to the door, tell them, Boris sent you. Then you can monster mash.
The monster mash,
And do my graveyard smash.
the monster mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Do the monster mash. Easy, Chick McGee. You impetuous boy. Sashi, take your hands off that pizza and out of your pants. Christy Lee, boobs back in the brassiere. And who's the sexy one with the bouffant? Oh, that's Ace. Oh, and there's a lovely lady, too. Make me a frittata, bitch. I must go.
You forgot me again.
Who? Pat Godwin. You owe me money. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dick Mango.
Dick Mango, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Lovely surprise.
Dr. Duke Tomato and the Power Trio.
The airport has got like magical powers. The airport's the only place where like you could be on the floor eating a salad. And somebody will come up to you and ask you to watch their most precious things. You know, like, can you watch my back and my kid? Name A. Jackson, slot 32B or whatever, and you just go find your car. And I went there, and 29, 30, 31, and then there's no 32. It just started with another rental car. It's like, I know I can't ask, like, where's 32 after 31, because they might not let you take the car, Eventually, I went and asked. I was like, "Hey, ma'am, there's no 32. There's just budget." And she goes, "Oh, we merged with budget, so that's an Avis car. So just take that." I should have just taken the car on the off chance that there was a corporate takeover or whatever. And then maybe drive to somebody's house and break in and go to bed and hope it's an Airbnb. What are you talking about? Like, the Olympics are my favorite 4 years. It's because they give that stat every 4 years about how many condoms they hand out at Olympic Village. This year, we gave away 618,000 condoms at Olympic Village, and every time I hear that stat, I'm like, why? Those are our best people. What are we talking? That kid would be perfect. It'd be good on the land and the sea. It'd be like a first human Range Rover. What are we... How about we start handing out condoms at Storage Wars meet and greets?
Billy Joel and Sting tickets. You could win a pair. That show's scheduled for February 8th, a Saturday night at Lucas Oil Stadium. Also, Monster Cash is back on Q95, $1,000 an hour starting at 9 o'clock this morning on Q95. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, and thank you indeed. It's shoe into the weekday. I'm very excited.
We're going to talk with Travis Schaefer from Centerville, Ohio, our winner of Week 4.
Chafy pants.
And our pro football.
The Commanders have made shoe into the week. They're back, baby.
This game tonight, so you got to get your picks in for Week 5 before the game starts tonight. So go to bobandtom.com/contest. You don't have to know anything. Just pick the winners. No spread involved. Have some fun. It's that easy.
Is that contest with a C? We're not doing something silly with a K-O-N-T.
No.
Crazy contest with 2 Ks. Yeah.
We were talking about toys we had when we were kids. And just fond memories of, because we're talking about the Toy Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
They've got their nominees out for this year. Mm-hmm. And I was suggesting that candy cigarettes should be in there. Which is once again analogous to the Pete Rose situation. He should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame. No, it's just
a bigger thing.
I like to bring up problematic issues. And
well, congratulations.
But there should be a wing of the Toy Hall of Fame that has really dangerous toys and really awful toys that we had as kids. I'm just saying. The things that would heat up and melt the plastic, and you could make dinosaurs. And
well, I had an easy bake oven. It would get kind of hot, even though it was only lit with a light bulb, and it'd take 3 hours to bake a cake.
What watt light bulb was that? Like a 60?
Like 100 watt, maybe.
Well, that wouldn't work anymore, would it?
I don't know. I think they still have.
They do still have some
one.
kind of version.
The incandescent light bulbs are still available, but you got to know somebody, right? Is that right?
I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Because
how it works.
I don't know how it works either, but
contemporary light bulbs aren't as hot.
We bought. I know my niece in the last 10 years got an easy bake oven.
Oh, really?
Is that when you got, was it trichinosis, ptomaine? I forget which one she gave you.
I got the Triple Crown. It was botulism, trichinosis,
I see. And I helped. Well, thank you very much. And I was just remembering those, and I don't know if they still have these things, ladies and gentlemen, but they looked like little mini Pepsi bottles.
Yeah.
And they were wax.
Right.
And there was some liquid in them that was just unbelievably sweet.
Chick and I are on record as saying those were pure garbage.
They were. It was all wax.
Godwin loved them.
I did.
I love that you loved them.
Fascinated by them.
And liked the taste.
Yeah, I did like the taste.
I didn't like anything about it.
I had a lot of work, but it was fun.
I love
Chew
that
the top
you
off.
love me.
I hated the
You
part.
get a little tiny bit of syrup. Do it again.
Do you guys like root beer barrels?
No.
Yes.
No.
I don't like the taste of sarsaparilla root beer. I don't like
okay. I'm with
like
you.
root
I'm with
beer,
you, Pat.
but I didn't like the candy.
That was my favorite. Yeah.
Pat, do you have any songs about your childhood?
About my childhood?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be here all day. I'm just fascinated by...
He's Angela's Ashes over there.
That's right. Get comfortable.
I'm fascinated by McCartney going on tour at 83 or something. I'm watching clips online. Last night he's down in South America somewhere, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Is that right?
Watching the clips. He changes things in the show that he doesn't have to.
I will go on record as saying I've been to hundreds of concerts, and Paul McCartney is truly one of the greatest of all time. If you ever get a chance to see him, go. He's incredible.
He better
He's got a
hurry.
great band. No, come on.
Oh, don't
He's
say that.
Paul's going to live forever.
It's true.
He'll live forever.
No,
that's not
Chick's
true.
right. Don't miss this tour if you really want.
You want to go see him before he pulls a Frankie Valli and gets up there and they're playing the record backstage.
I don't know who
Poor
started
guy.
that or how it's become so prevalent, but Frankie Valli waiting to go on stage as they're playing Grease is the most fascinating thing you'll ever see on the internet.
Oh, I'll have to watch it.
He's just standing there. And
Wait, is it sad?
It's sad.
Oh, I don't know if I want to.
He's lip syncing.
You're riveted.
Just moving the.
You think he's dead at one point. It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
All right.
He's what's his? Is he most famous for Grease? Is the word?
I do not know.
And those dreadful Four Seasons songs. Ronnie, oh
No, that
Jesus!
one's so good, but there are some great ones.
Talk like a man. Yeah.
Oh, what a night!
Walk like a man, sing like a castrated chipmunk.
I will put. Oh, what that was the Four Seasons. That wasn't Frankie Valli, right? Oh no, that's Who Loves You, right?
Frankie Valli was in the Four Seasons, wasn't
No,
he?
the Four Seasons broke off and did some songs by themselves.
Oh, they did?
Oh, what a night! Oh, what a
Huge,
night!
That wasn't Frankie Valli? Wow, I didn't know.
Are you sure? I don't know.
I didn't know that.
I'm not sure of anything.
I'm the only non-fan out there. So
We're losing sight of the Paul McCartney, was it?
so he's on tour in South America, right, Pat?
Yes.
83, I heard.
He's changing some things up.
Now, does he change the keys, or can he sing the songs in their original
the
keys?
lyrics-
Here's the thing.
I got a feeling the lyrics are different.
Here's the thing. He's doing it in the original key, and he probably should change at this point.
Oh,
Yeah, I think in my
You know who else should change? Frankie Valli's got to change.
Frankie Valli.
I mean, thanks.
You know, if you haven't seen it,
So, Pat, you know any Four Seasons songs?
hell, everyone.
I know I'm the king of the setup, but consider it set up. Go.
So when you go to see him now, Chris,
Yeah,
I'll talk to you.
I'll listen.
That he changes a couple things. He doesn't have to.
You said
so
that.
if you go to the show,
Said it already.
you go to the show now.
Green lights on, buddy.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let me get the right chord. Original key. We'll do the original key. Here's what he does.
Okay.
He doesn't have to. She was just 17. You know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. I should have danced with her mother. Statutory.
Oh, yeah, you can see that. We'll
I thought we were going to get something new.
We'll come back with more.
He asked about my childhood. Where am I going to go there?
It was delightful. I enjoyed it very much. Coming up, we have beavers in the news. We have a flash.
Gee, I wonder what song we'll get with that.
We have a medical update on flatulence, and we have eating people in the news.
People.
People who eat people.
Tasting people, really?
Okay, you betcha. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is one of my favorite tunes, by the way.
Tom's going to do one of his big hits.
Oh yeah, it is actually. It's one of
It's
the
a huge hit.
one of the better ones. Yeah, all set over there, Tom.
I beg your pardon? Who are you speaking to?
Oh,
It's that strange European accent that
Yes,
you
indeed.
can't quite place.
Yes, hello.
I'm sorry. Your name, sir?
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Good morning, Mr. Bonjour.
Oh, that's very funny.
Oh, yeah, we said.
You must be the chick, the funny one. Yes. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry. We didn't catch your name.
I haven't thought of one yet.
I see.
It's Peter Merritt, isn't it? Or
I think it is Peter Merritt.
Peter Merritt.
something
Yes.
like that?
Yes. That would be very funny.
He's the crappy artist, isn't he?
Dick Merritt? Yeah.
Ricardo Merritt. Yes.
Ricardo Merritt.
Excuse me, darling. I hate to interrupt you, but there's something I must tell you. I will sing for you now. In a minute.
Let it come around.
I will sing after the band comes around.
It's the band's fault.
If you find yourself in Holland, they'll say to you, how yaman. In France, they'll say, fermez la gueule. In Athens, you'll hear scarmont. In Berlin, it's Helden Sie die Schnauze. In Jakarta, it's simply bon com. Let me translate for you, darling. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Coming around again.
Has there ever been a topic on which you don't expound? Has there ever been a moment when your mouth wasn't making a sound? Have you ever had the feeling that you might have said enough? I am begging you, my darling, shut up, shut up, shut up. Day or night, it does not matter. You still want to shoot the breeze. When I hear your constant chatter, I'm thinking, someone shoot me, please. Maestro. Now we are in the bedroom, so comfortably inclined. But the only intercourse we're having is the conversational kind. There's just one way to stop you from blabbering so much. Say hello to Mr. Johnson and shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Bravo.
Fermez la douche.
Yes.
Bonjour.
Laird Chevalier. Laird Chevalier.
Maurice Chevalieris. Thank you. Maurice Chevalier.
Hey, it's Josh from the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Use big words. I got a little test here.
What test are we doing?
No, don't do this.
What? No, I want you to hand this to Jessica. And it's, I don't want to give too many hints.
Why is that still in here?
I want you to figure out what that is, Jessica. Describe, put it down. And it's got those rubberized rods sticking up. They're about 4 inches in length and about, I would say, 3/4 of an inch in diameter. What do you think those are? Can you describe the four of them? Go left to right. Actually, go right to left. Just describe.
Well, they're limper to stiffer.
The left little rod is very wiggly.
Yes, very
squishy. And number 2 gets a little bit firmer.
Yeah.
Still wiggly. Number 3. Again, a little bit more firm.
Does that mean if you normally pull it back and flick it when you're okay?
Flicker.
Then what's the last one?
The last one is just straight up hard.
Flick it with your finger. Ow.
And not moving around the bottom.
What do you think that is?
I'm starting to think this represents a penis.
You're correct.
Yeah.
4 of them.
The revolution.
That's if you're going to a doctor and you're looking for an erectile dysfunction drug.
Yeah.
That's what you use to describe the level of flaccidity, if you will,
that you currently have.
If you're going to use big words,
I don't think you need to go if you're at 4.
No.
Mm-hmm. Gonna take that out of your mouth and put it down.
Oh my God!
I just like playing with number 1. It's all wiggly and squishy.
Jessica. I'll take 10% if I testify for you. How's that?
It's sort of like a dildo buffet. Sting tickets at stake this morning on this show. That show scheduled for February 8th, 2025 at Lucas Oil.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin.
Hey.
In the studio with us, not in the performance room. There's Josh Arnold.
Chick, did you know Sting and Billy Joel are on tour together?
I've heard that.
And you had
what did I say? Sing me a song, I'm the king of pain. Yeah.
That's good. What about We Didn't Turn on the Red Light? It was Roxanne.
Oh, I see.
It was for Roxanne. And,
these are all great.
And still Roxanne and roll to me.
That's good.
That was very good.
Tom,
I enjoy.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wife Sports Desk. Tom,
yes.
Why don't you want to have fun?
No, I just said those are very good.
Join us in the pool.
Yeah, come on in. The water's fine.
Well, I'll have to think of one. I think of a Billy Joel song.
The Uptown Girl.
That's a concert I might actually. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I like both those.
I would think they'd switch off every night to headlining, right? I would think, right? No, maybe.
Oh, I would say it's Joel all the time. And then
You think?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
in America, of course. That's right.
He's also going out with Billy Joel's going out with Stevie Nicks on some dates too. So I think Billy Joel's only doing 5 dates with Sting.
Billy Joel and Stevie Nicks are dating?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you hear that?
I knew Taylor Swift was pregnant.
These are all useful facts. None of them are true, by the way. Good, keep that in mind. What's happening at the sports desk?
There's an NFL players, what do they call one of these? Oh, a survey. That's right. NFL players have made their feelings on Taylor Swift clear in a new poll conducted by The Athletic, one of my favorite online.
But they bothered to do this?
I don't know why. They asked all sort of questions. Like what their favorite stadium was, what's their least favorite stadium, who's the most irritating player in the world right now. Maybe it's Aaron Rodgers. I'm not sure, but let's not get stuck up in that. The question went like this: has Taylor Swift's presence at Chiefs games been a positive for the NFL, a negative, or neither?
All right.
And this is how players responded. What do you guys think?
Positive.
Personally,
more eyeballs. Positive.
I say positive.
I'm going to say they don't care. Neither. They don't.
Wait. Is this our opinion or what we think the athletes?
What you think the athletes are saying?
Oh,
yeah, I think it's 50-50. Like who cares?
Like or hate.
Yeah.
Positive. Overwhelmingly positive players say Taylor Swift's in the NFL 72.5%.
Oh, wow.
It's been a positive. Negative only 4.9%. Neither couldn't be bothered and act like they weren't home. 22.5%. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they're working hard. They're trying to get the job done. It's extraordinarily difficult what they do, and maybe they just have other things to worry about than Taylor Swift. She's going to be okay.
22% for sure is going, I don't.
They got other things to worry about.
I'm not too concerned.
Like some guy that wants their job.
And that 4% who say it's a negative, jealous?
Maybe. Yes.
They want to be dating Travis Kelce?
Maybe.
Oh, that's an interesting twist.
Wow.
You got to assume 4%.
Okay, here's some other questions. Who will be the next active NFL player? They asked NFL players who will be the next player to win the first MVP award. Josh Allen is the number one answer on that. If you started an NFL team from scratch, who's the first non-quarterback you draft? Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, Myles Garrett. Favorite NFL road trip? Los Angeles, followed by Las Vegas. I think Vegas would be first.
I thought Vegas would be first, too.
Isn't that interesting?
But don't they...
Least favorite NFL...
But when they're on the road, they don't really get to do anything.
LA's escorts are also porn stars. So that's gotta be
there you go.
That's true.
No.
Well, in Vegas, they can't gamble, correct?
Why not?
Well, NFL players cannot. I don't think they can gamble in any form or fashion on anything in any game while they're on a trip. Official.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh. Least favorite NFL road trip to what city to go to?
Buffalo.
Least favorite? Green Bay is number one.
I was going to go.
Buffalo is number two.
I would say the cold ones.
Yeah.
The cold. You know, do you think anybody's ever... do you think anybody's ever licked the Vince Lombardi statue outside of Lambeau Field and gotten their tongue stuck to it? Do you think that ever
Probably. I could see that happening.
And there are people who say it was worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Look at that. The frozen.
That's a funny statue to lick because he's so stoic.
Field.
It's always completely unfazed by it.
Most annoying player in the NFL is voted on by other NFL players. You guys won't know who
Active?
Active. Yeah, he's a defensive back for the Eagles, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I don't care for him because he has too many names.
He does have a lot of names.
C.J. Gardner, C.J. Johnson.
And two of those names, he just turned into initials. So
yes.
He has more. It's ridiculous.
Charles Jefferson Gardner Johnson.
Why is he so annoying, Chick?
He's mouthy and says, talks trash. And this, that, and the other. You'll like this, Tom, because the Olympics are coming up and flag football is going to be in L.A. whatever year. Who are the top 3 players? Once again, a question among NFL players. Who are the top 3 players you'd take on your flag football team?
Oh.
Number 1, Tyreek Hill. Number 2, Justin Jefferson. Number 3, Lamar Jackson. Number 4, Patrick Mahomes.
Oh.
That seems like he's way down there.
4th? Is it way down of the entire NFL roster?
Well, I mean, 4th is...
He's got 2 Super Bowls, right? Back to back?
I would think
he would be number 1.
Is the NFL doing enough to educate players and prevent gambling from impacting NFL games?
I love that, yeah.
They mean affecting.
84%. Should taxpayer money be used on NFL stadiums? They asked the players.
Well, of course, the players. What do they say?
Yes.
43% say yes. 36% say no. So it's close. It's a close one.
That is close.
They asked them if it should come out of their salaries.
Well, I don't think that would be a question that they would take seriously.
I think they'd all say no.
Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice's mom might be arrested. On Wednesday night, there was a video released online showing a woman appearing to steal a neighbor's package. Porch pirates, we've all seen it. We're aware of it. What are we going to do about this, Tom? People stealing packages right off your porch.
So wait a minute, our survey's over?
Surveys are over. Yeah, that was the last question.
Survey was fun.
Yeah, we enjoyed it.
Well, how many? He
can't make up questions and answers.
Oh, I could.
Okay.
How many NFL players are left-handed? 50%. Isn't that interesting? Hey there.
What player's mom do you most want to bang? What do you think the answer to that is?
That would be
Jaden Daniels' mom is very hot. That's what I'm hearing. I haven't had a chance to look her over yet.
Okay.
Have you been watching? Did you watch football at all last Thursday evening?
No, I didn't.
Zach Wilson's mom is very.
It was, by the way, last Thursday evening. Technically, that was flag football.
Oh,
because they threw one every play.
Oh,
the NFL's getting, as the one article said, closer to the NBA. Every play, okay, here's another flag. Hey, let them play, fellas. Okay.
So, where I was before I was...
Oh, what is this? Evelyn Champagne King was arrested on the porch. What happened?
Rashee Rice's mom. Video was released.
She loves the nightlife.
She loves to boogie.
So it wasn't Evelyn Champagne King then. Why am I supposed to care? Why am I supposed to care about this guy's mom getting in trouble?
Well, it's interesting that
a Ring camera video picked her up. The woman taking the package away from the woman's front door, and guess how they caught her? She was wearing her Mama Rice Kansas City Chiefs jersey.
Amazing.
And it says Mama Rice on the back. That's how they found out who was stealing packages, Tom, if you'd let me finish.
It's probably fake video.
For some reason,
it's a deep fake. That's what her lawyer will say.
And Ambien. That's my client. That's a fake client, and that fake client is on Ambien.
You can see the woman in the.
And you can see that one of the vice presidential candidates clearly in the background.
Well, this has gone to hell, hasn't it?
Yes. Yeah. So if your point is then, I see your point. If you're going to commit the crime, don't wear an entirely unique frock. That only you own.
Mama Rice is seen on camera walking down a hallway at 6:39 p.m. Central Time. That's right. The video is time and stamped, dated, the whole thing.
Wonder what she stole.
You see the woman in the jersey make her way back to the door, slide a package sitting on the ground with her foot.
I'll take this.
And then moving out of frame, she thought, just to bend over and pick up the package. That's where it says, Mama Rice, on the back of her Chiefs jersey.
Wow. It takes a special kind of dirtbag to be a porch pirate, but it also has to be a real kind of thrill of, what am I going to get?
Oh, yeah.
You know, jacket that doesn't fit.
An argument can be made. Who's taking the bigger risk, right? I don't know what I'm stealing. I'm just stealing it.
Yeah.
Now, technically, with her background, is it theft or an interception?
Rashee Rice is a wide receiver, but he's not a defensive back. But never mind.
Nevertheless, I think
not let facts get in the way.
I think we're talking lingo here. We're talking shop talk. It is not a theft. It's an interception.
Okay.
I will die on that hill, much like that joke did. Which reminds me, coming up from the Dude Wipes sports desk later on this morning, it will be the patented shoe-in of the week.
The original football picture show.
Yes.
We've been doing it for 60 years.
And we'll be speaking with Travis Schaefer. Mr. Schaefer, of course, is the winner of week 4 of our special. When you're having more than one. Okay, fellas, that's a pretty good take. This time, just the white guys sing. Okay.
And coming up this morning, guess whose favorite football team is the hottest team in the National Football League? That's right, it's the Commanders.
This is gin and juice? What the hell are they doing? Are they on blues?
I think we have a new leader in the clubhouse for oldest thing ever said on the Bob and Tom show.
That's a fight song? Okay, now that's a fight song. We'll come back with this exciting thing. Just go
Commanders on the warpath. Oops.
The green light's almost off now. BobandTom.com/contest. Get your picks in before the game starts this evening. You could win that beautiful gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers worth $500. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. It's time to feel secure and safe when you watch that game tonight. Thank you, Simply Safe.
Simply Safe. Get this for your compound. I did it about 10 years ago. I went out and beat the bushes and did the research and conducted interviews with various.
Do you suspect a football player's mother of stealing packages off your porch?
If you want a camera to catch them and to clearly see the name on the back of the jersey, you need a Simply Safe camera, and you need Simply Safe, the design-it-yourself, do-it-yourself home security system that's been protecting my good old compound for about 10 years now. Simply Safe has Fast Protect monitoring and Live Guard protection, which sounds like it's a Twilight Zone or a Philip K. Dick novel, but this is actually true. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm. They can even see and speak to intruders and stop them in their tracks and possibly play the piano for them. You'll never be locked into a long-term contract. You can cancel at any time. Save that. I want the flourish at the end. Pricing is transparent and affordable, less than $1 a day, no hidden fees ever. Simply Safe named Best Home Security by U.S. News World Report for 5 years running and Best Customer Service in home security from Newsweek, and you can install it yourself or you can have a pro do it for you. Protect your home, and we've got a deal for you, 50% off a new Simply Safe system plus a free indoor security camera to catch NFL players' moms stealing stuff off your porch. Sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Evelyn Champagne King.
Such a great
we just accused of stealing something off a porch. I'm sorry, I had the wrong name.
Now let it get to the saxophone.
Ms. King is upstanding American.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I thought you were waiting for the sax.
It's a while.
So
I insist.
You only talk it up to the guitar?
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Oh, missed it. No, not. Oh, it's not happening.
When we come back.
No, I want to get a saxophone. We've got time. All
right.
Here it comes.
Are you ready?
Here it comes. Here it comes. I want y'all to get out on the dance floor. You got the Wolfman. Woo!
There you go.
Nope, not yet.
It did go blue.
Well, when we come back, we'll try to get to the sax.
We'll let Josh talk it up.
We have sax news also, or sex news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
More increase his salary if we're going to get him to do it right.
You're right.
Art, I know one of your favorite words is yes. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
You've heard and seen the Say Yes to Michigan commercials, I'm sure.
Yes.
Well, there's a billboard in Indiana. In fact, there are a lot of them. An Indiana billboard
Yes, there
company
is.
has launched a war between
Yes.
the states by
Yes.
erecting a billboard that says, "Shut up, Art."
Yes. Oh.
No, it says, "Say no to Michigan."
I see.
It says, "Say no to Michigan. Wander Indiana first." Michigan tourism officials are taking the slogan war in stride, but some Michigan residents are not amused. They've even complained to the Indiana Chamber of Commerce. Travel officials in Indiana say they have nothing to do with the billboard. On the other hand, they're not terribly upset about it either. Josephine Hickman, president of the Hoosier Outdoor Advertising Company, admits her billboard design pokes fun at Michigan, but she says there are Say Yes to Michigan signs posted all over northern Indiana, and Hoosiers' feelings are hurt.
Hey, we're a fun place. What can we say?
Elsewhere in the news, Governor Milliken has signed a major supplemental spending bill containing more than $260 million.
For JML News, I'm Art Bishore. No, you're Tom Gerswold.
Thank you.
I'm glad I'm not. Smarties News is brought to you by Auto Glass Specialists in Gaylord, Cadillac, and Iron Mountain. For fast, professional Batoski, it's partly sunny, and 64. JML News time is 7:57.
Tuesday morning, everybody.
Well, Tom, one thing I want to say, first of all, your dick is bigger than this microphone. Well, is it my turn to talk? Because yours is smaller than this cigarette. So we'll just go from there. Thank you. Got to get some news, Art, so I have to cut short. I got to go in the air in 5 minutes here. Oh, Jackie O. Miss Universe swimsuit competition. Oh, I love her.
Swimsuit?
Close. Suit.
Right. Okay. We had fun on the air here today. Tom is from beautiful Cleveburg.
No, Shaker Heights, Ohio. Tom Griswold recently worked in Florida radio, also worked in Petoskey radio right across the way at McDonald Broadcasting. Had a great time and really learned my stuff there.
Thanks for the staff, Trish, by the way.
Hi to the folks in Daytona Beach. Get a sunburn from
Our guest in the studio is comedian Bert Kreischer, and Bert is a veteran of the world of the party. He was voted the #1 party animal in the country by Rolling Stone magazine.
Quite an honor.
Many years ago.
Honor.
Mm-hmm. And you carry the mantle to this day.
Yeah.
You're now I guess you'd be the, party animal ex officio, what is the
party
title?
animal cum laude?
Guru, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Guru to young boys,
Could
probably.
be a guru.
Yeah. You'd be good.
Maybe not.
No, you said you have 2 young daughters.
Yeah, which is pointless because I have no advice for little girls.
Do you have advice for young men?
I have tons of advice for young men. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Is this college-age men going to...
Well, it's like you have sons, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you know all the things. Do you have any girls?
Yes.
Oh, see, and you got nothing to tell a little girl.
Well, so far they're in charge. They know what's going on. So.
Yeah. I said, I remember the first night we got my daughter, or not got her, but had her, or, whatever.
I know.
Right. And she was crying real bad, and the nurse was like, the nurse comes in, and she's, and wrapped up like a joint in a box.
Uh-huh.
I guess that's what And the nurse comes in, and that's what I thought it was.
You are a party animal.
She was like, let's. What have you done? I was like, nothing. Mm-hmm. She goes, what are you gonna do? I was like, put a towel over her face and cut the oxygen in half. I don't know, nothing. And she goes, here's what you do: take her head, put it by your heart, take your pinky, place it on her lower lip, and allow her to draw it in. That'll calm her down. So I do it, and sure enough, as soon as I put it on her lower lip, my daughter draws it in like she's trying to rip the nail off. Just, I'm like, we're stopping this tonight. Yeah. I'm not raising a daughter where that is her coping mechanism.
That's a good point.
Every time she gets a little spook, just, no, thank you. But I was massively unprepared for girls. I just didn't know. I never even listened to women. The only advice I got, and this for boys, you ever get into a fight with a girl? This works every time. I did this with my wife. 12 words. You are right. I am wrong. I love you, honey. You win, and you squash it.
Really?
You take her in your arms, you carry her into the bedroom, and you cuddle like a team, like a coalition. Scratch her back and let her go to sleep together, happy. She won. Mm-hmm. And that night while she's sleeping, cut her hair. Not a lot, just a little bit, so you know you won. Great advice for a boy, unapplicable for a girl.
Bert Kreischer's our guest. I'm glad we have this on tape because you're going to be dead very soon, I think.
Yeah, we can use that as evidence, I think.
Yeah, you're going to be wheeled out of your own home in a gurney.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's forever, right? What am I counting the days for? You think guys doing life in prison count the days? I don't think so. You do your time, I'll do mine.
Oh, no, I got out.
You got out?
Yeah. I escaped.
What, me? Okay. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Congratulations on your taste.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
No, I kind of like this person. Trying to. It's like we threw in a new guy and he's just trying to see what works.
What doesn't? How do you find out unless you try? Christy, Josh, Ace, Pat. I'm Chick at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
That's right. And Christy Lee, of course, is at the Silac Insurance News Desk. We'll be hearing from Christy shortly. Patty G's in the studio with us. Pat Godwin, by the way, part of a bunch of big shows. The big one coming up is Friday evening, October 25th at the Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort Event Center. This is in Larchwood, Iowa, right near Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
The Larch.
It's going to feature Pat Godwin, Al Jackson. We'll be talking to Al a little bit later on this morning. Jeff Oskey and Josh Arnold will be your host.
Yay!
It's going to be a great show. All the details are at GrandFallsCasinoResort.com.
You know, I might actually show up to this show just to see Josh be disgruntled in person on stage. That's what I'm predicting.
Really?
Yes.
What do you think will be the cause of it?
You'll just realize where you are and what you're doing, and you'll look at someone in the front row and really give them the business. That's what I think's going to happen.
I think I'll be overjoyed to see everybody there.
I don't think overjoyed would be the adjective.
What are you doing?
I look forward to seeing everyone.
It's going to be a great show.
Grand Falls, it gets right back up.
Okay, now, you were discussing a crime in the news involving the mother of an NFL player.
Wide receiver Rashid Rice, who has a knee. He's out for a little bit. I guess he's the deep threat for the Chiefs.
I hope he has a knee.
When you say something, when you say something like I have a knee, I have a shoulder, you know anything
I don't.
about the NFL.
It's like, Christy, when you're at a flight and they go, we have weather. I mean, obviously, there's always weather everywhere. But
everybody always has a knee.
When you say we have weather, it means bad weather.
I have a wrist.
I have a penis.
Okay.
I have a penis. That
is
means
it bad?
That means your penis is sprained.
Your penis isn't bad, is it?
Oh, it's bad, baby.
Anyway,
and probably worn off.
This NFL player's mother was caught stealing a package off one of her neighbors. It's an apartment complex. You can see the hallway.
So you see it on the doorbell camera.
I insist you play the video for Tom, and you can see her going past where the package is, and then coming back, and then and then nudging the package with her foot, and then bending over. There she is. There's Rashid Rice. That's his number 4.
She has a red Solo cup.
And she's walking. She just came from the game. She's, let's see. And she walked past the door again, and she thinks she's out of frame, but and then she bends over. And
thank you.
Thank you very much. And walks. So the NFL player's mother is stealing packages.
Allegedly.
Did she open it up and then go, I don't want it, and take it over and tape it?
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, maybe it was misaddressed and it was for her.
It's a video. What do you want? Real proof? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
All right.
So you're accusing her of being a porch pirate.
Although, you know what? It just dawned on me. I have actually gone over to a neighbor's porch and gotten a package that it was meant for me.
Right, same here.
That was put on another.
Absolutely.
So by the video camera, I'm a porch pirate.
Yeah.
Right.
I go over, pick up the package, and go home.
And that could be the situation here.
Have you ever opened a package that was on your porch and went, oh, this isn't mine?
Yes, I have.
I have.
I didn't look at the label.
I have.
Yeah,
it was from my neighbor 2 doors down.
And then you just take it to him. But I had one that was like...
I just throw it away.
See, now, wait a minute, Josh. This could be the beginning of your Hallmark movie.
Oh, God.
I smell the term meet cute.
Here it comes.
The meet cute?
In 5.
I like it.
Like she opens it up and it's something disturbing.
Well, now it's not Hallmark. That's you always take it.
No,
to,
it's vitamins.
Now we're in a Lifetime movie.
Are you? It's like
It's your Viagra or something.
No, it's Magnum condoms.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Now, see, then that's going to have that's a little bluer.
You're the one who...
You went there.
No, but what would be for a meet cute? What would be in the package that she'd be kind of embarrassed that she was getting it?
How about
a man's shirt is actually pretty good.
Yes, then it would turn out to be for her dad, and then her mom had just died, and her dad is sad. And
All right, wait. What's the problem with it?
bird food?
Bird food's good.
Yeah, that is good.
Bird food.
For a talking parrot, and the parrot, he'll go over, give him the parrot.
He loves you.
And the parrot knows.
Oh.
And the parrot knows.
yes,
He loves you.
yeah, but she's a baller. She's a baller.
He likes to be pegged.
Yeah, pegged with breadsticks.
Do it.
Time
You're
out.
making the Hallmark movie naughty.
Who has the bird, the girl or the guy?
The girl has the bird.
The girl has the bird. It's bird food. He
And then we
opens.
find out the birds fall in love, and it was actually about them the whole time.
We got this movie's
And
written.
then at Thanksgiving, they cook the bird.
Yes, yeah.
That's how
Turns
it
into a tragedy.
And this,
A real mess of a
this
film.
meatloaf's good.
TV Guide called it unwatchable.
There's too much parrot in it.
New York Times said, why?
We have parrots in the news coming up.
Do you know the name of the meatloaf that had the parrot in it?
What is it?
Mindanao.
Meatloaf Mindanao in the movie My Favorite Year.
Because you can't have pork because Jews are here. Yeah, that's
the classic line that he says in that movie. Now, we have the Porch Pirates.
I've taken a package and driven it down like a couple blocks away and dropped it off at somebody's porch.
So my contention is it's possible
my story?
maybe this woman isn't a porch pirate. Maybe that package was for her.
What do you want? A badge?
She was stealing. Is what happened.
You know the worst porch pirates?
Who's those?
The Somalian porch pirates. Look at me, Christy. This is my package now.
I'm not sure we can do that.
Hey, I tried stepping all over it.
This is my package now, Christy Lee.
Yes.
This is my package.
By the way, did you see that movie?
I did not.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Is it really?
But apparently the depiction of the captain, according to his fellow crew members,
No Tom Hanks.
highly inaccurate.
Yeah.
Apparently, he was a real prick. Okay.
Apparently had been warned many, many times.
Yes.
Please don't go into Somali pirate territory. And he went, oh, yeah, watch this.
Yeah, I'm a bigger man than them.
All they needed were like 4 or 5 rifles. What's wrong with those guys? Come on.
It is a great movie. Though.
Yeah.
Really well
What's
done.
it called? Do you remember?
Captain Phillips?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, we return to the sports desk, and we use the term sports desk so loosely here on this show. It's the Dude Wipes sports desk. And what are we doing?
Sports, as long as it's football.
Major League Baseball. Kyle hang on. I'll get it. Kyle Higashioka. Solo home run started the 5-run rally against Max Fried. And 2 outs in the second inning, and the Padres hold on to sweep the Braves 5-4, the best of 3. Win game 2 of the National League Wild Card Series. Manny Machado.
You guys know what this is, right?
2-run double.
What's that?
It's a broom.
Sweep.
That's part of what you're doing on your last day in the air. Is what that is.
You're the janitor.
I do. I hate sound
Jackson
effects.
Chourio tied the game in the 8th, and Brewers and the Mets are tied at a game apiece. No one's listening to me. Andy Ibanez, a tie-breaking 3-run double in Detroit's 4-run 8th inning, and the Tigers sweep the Astros 5-2 and do away with Tigers win. Okay, listen to me, Tom. Look at me.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the fact that this particular team lost. I'm talking about...
There's a pitcher on the Astros, and I apologize, I've forgotten his name, but he makes like 19...
He hates sound effects, by the way.
Yeah, he hates them.
Yeah, $19 million
I didn't
a
go.
year.
What's wrong with that sound effect?
Sweeping, not whistling.
He was sweeping.
Here's a sound effect for everybody. There's a pitcher, a relief pitcher on the Houston Astros that makes $19 million a year. Would anyone care to guess what the entire team payroll is for the Detroit Tigers?
$32 million.
$18.2 million for the entire team.
So who's going to try?
$19 million for one guy on the Astros. The entire Tigers, who just beat the Astros, makes $18.2 million.
Wow.
Ooh.
Your thoughts, Tom?
That's great. You go Tigers. I used to play the Tigers games when I was a young radio DJ.
Oh, you mean they ran on your station and you were responsible?
I would
for
be
putting
I
commercials in.
would be operating the machinery. And when you do that, by the way, I'll talk to you, Josh.
Please don't.
You drop the announcers You put them into what they call the Q circuit, which only you can hear. It doesn't go over the air.
Oh, okay.
And they'd be you'd hear some behind the scenes stuff that on occasion was a little rough.
I'll tell you this.
Now these people are smart enough to know if they're in the same room as anyone, don't say anything.
When I worked in Piqua, Ohio,
yes,
I ran the board for the Cincinnati Reds on the AM station.
Dear diary.
And the Ohio State Buckeyes on the FM station.
At the same time?
And every now and then, they would be playing at the same time.
Wow.
Whoa.
And I nailed it.
I have no doubt that
You're damn right.
Seamless.
And there was one point where they both took exact, because at the top of the hour, you'd say station ID, and I had to do it live. And I did it live on both.
At the same time?
The Reds and the Buckeyes at the same time, and flipped them back to where they were supposed to be.
I never could have done that.
No.
I would have screwed that
never
up.
done anything.
Man.
No.
I don't know how you're sitting here now.
I don't either. Bob and I had to do, they used to call it beautiful music, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, Muzak, like they used to call it elevator music. That doesn't really exist anymore, but it would be, instrumental versions of Beatles songs.
Sure.
And the Ray Conniff singers and that crap. And then that would be in the FM, and in the AM, it was kind of a top 40 thing, and you had to do both. It was just like a Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to switch your voices.
I bet.
Because, for the one station, it was extremely mellow. Because it's the beautiful North. We have the Ray Conniff singers, and it would appear there's a massive tornado about to hit town.
Do I get college credit for this lecture?
You should. And the AM, hide your ass, here comes the wind.
I'm sorry, what about my ass?
Never mind. Back to the sporting news.
Go
Tigers.
Speaking of baseball,
Chick, wasn't Thomas Magnum a Tigers fan?
He
Yes.
certainly was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good man.
And he
Not
also, that actor Tom Selleck, Mr. Baseball.
I like Mr. Baseball.
Is that a movie that's overlooked? Or
No, but I like
okay.
it.
And speaking of, he goes to Japan to play baseball.
Yeah, with Dennis Haysbert.
Shohei Ohtani. Hang on.
Hey, Ohtani.
Thank you. I know you.
Doesn't work.
I was late on it.
Shohei Ohtani.
Hey, Ohtani.
Nothing there.
I'm sorry, this works.
No.
If you guys would play,
It doesn't work.
why it doesn't?
Saquon Barkley.
Quan Barkley.
That works, you see, because you're saying the word say. If his name was Say Ohtani, you'd go Ohtani.
I don't want to get too deep in this, but it's the exact same joke. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Tom here. It's clumsy. It's
No, it's forced.
I'm with you,
It's
Chick.
very forced.
The 50th home run ball, Shohei's 50-50 guy, you remember that, is even more complicated this week, and everyone better get interested in this story if you know what I'm trying to tell you.
I
Okay.
think it's fascinating.
Here we go.
There we go. That's what I mean.
I understand,
Nudge,
believe me.
say more. The big man wants this to go.
No, I think it's interesting that
There he is.
Everything that comes out of our
A
mouth.
second fan filing a lawsuit asserting he had possession of the historic baseball.
Mine.
Mine.
So the ball goes into the stands, and a bunch of people, I guess, touch it. Now they all think that they had it.
And I guess after you found this story, Tom, Brushy Rice's mom stole it. Isn't that interesting? No, that didn't happen. According to online records, the latest lawsuit filed by Joseph Davidoff with the defendants Chris Belansky, Kevin Ramirez, Max Matus, and Golden Auctions. In the second lawsuit, Mr. Davidoff claims he was able to firmly and completely grab the ball in my left hand while it was on the ground, successfully obtaining possession of the ball, of the 50-50 ball. He claims an unknown fan attracted him, he claims an unknown fan attacked him, allowing the ball to come loose and roll into the hands of Mr. Belansky. He wants $50K in damages. The ball is currently up for auction with a top bid of $1.464 million. Due to a ruling related to Mr. Mattis's lawsuit, the item cannot be formally sold until an October 10th hearing. Belansky left the stadium with the ball. Matus filed the lawsuit, and Ramirez also claiming ownership of the ball.
Isn't possession?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. How are they going to?
I want to know who has the ball now.
Yeah, me too.
Where is it now?
The auction
Hayes,
house.
Your thoughts,
right?
The auction house.
The Golden Auctions has it now. How'd they get a hold of it?
Well, he must have dropped it off, right? The guy who says he owns it.
Yeah.
Ugliness.
Yeah, did you ever see the thing where the guy, people would have fish nets in the stands? When they'd be some ball that might be worth a lot's coming down, all of a sudden you see this huge fishing net hop.
I don't think that happens these days.
It's just, I think they finally disallowed them to bring that stuff in. I still want to know how they get those fences into NFL games for defense.
They must let them.
I just saw it this weekend. There was a guy.
Do they scan it and make sure it's...
Sure, I'm
Not made out of plastic.
C4.
Carry it through the screener deal, probably. I don't know.
Can you do me a favor, Tom, please? And I don't know why I own this. I don't know why this makes me mad. I'm not mad. It irritates me. You putting Mr. in your stories for people who are involved. I'm not going to read it.
It's because he's a New York Times guy.
He thinks he works for the New York Times.
I
No, it's
know.
fun. He thinks he's a journalist.
I know.
He's not. He's a clown.
It's funny.
Like all of us. We're all clowns.
It's funny it's much funnier when you talk about jackasses with
it's
respect.
not. No, it's
when you say Mr. Belinsky, it's funnier.
Yeah, I do always kind of like that.
Do you?
Yeah, because it's like subtly condescending.
It's like when a guy is wearing a suit and you hit him in the face with a pie. It's funnier.
Right.
If the
There's
guy's
a
walking down,
dichotomy
if he's walking down the beach with flip flops on by the ocean, not as funny.
No, there's no juxtaposition.
Now that's funnier if you hit him with like napalm.
Oh God.
Yes, something very serious.
Yes, because then the flesh burns quicker.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
It's
It's not about what's funny or not. It's about how important he thinks he is. That's what it's about.
You're more than welcome to join me. You're more than welcome to join me.
I'm right here, Dickless. I try to do it every morning. And if I do one of my stories, you sit there and go, well, this stinks. So how am I supposed, even though I am somewhat tepid at your stories,
I'm just saying, calling him Mr. It gives you're showing respect.
Well,
why are
it's
you
like
showing
saying
respect for someone that doesn't deserve their respect?
That's what's funny. Yeah.
I'm not sure who deserves respect here. Who this ball lands in the stands, 3 guys claim they've caught it or whatever.
The only person who caught it is the guy who walked out with it.
No, this guy claims another guy grabbed his hand and stole it out of his hand.
Well,
happens all the time.
Tough.
Yeah.
Welcome to being at a baseball
I've
game.
seen an adult steal it out of a child's hand.
Yes, and the kid's crying.
Yeah.
Well, children are weak. They're allowed to steal from the weak.
You're supposed to call them Mr. Children.
There's a mom and a dad and 2 brothers in a video, and the ball goes into the stands, and one of the kids doesn't get the ball and starts crying.
Yeah.
And then mom gets the ball and hands it to the kid that was crying. Said, "Here you go," and the kid stops crying. I say, no, the kid's crying. You get a beating. Go to the car.
Yeah.
Wait for us until the game's over. You don't cry over stuff like this.
You don't shame the family.
You're damn
but
right.
This ball's worth what? $500,000.
That's the way my mom had
I thought it was $1.5 million or
This
something.
ball, write this down. This ball is going to go for $5 million.
$5 million?
There will never be another 50-50 player in Major League Baseball. This is a very important baseball.
This ball should be in the hands of Shohei Ohtani.
Why shouldn't it be in the Hall of Fame or something?
They're calling it the 50-50 ball.
Here we go.
Oh,
here we go.
No, that's what they're calling it.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand by for comedy.
I don't have a joke. I don't have a joke for this.
Well,
they also call Lance Armstrong 50-50.
There you go.
You're welcome.
He deserves it because he cheated.
That was a slow pitch, and he only has one ball.
I can't stand when I do a joke and he takes credit for it.
Oh, I know. He's like.
When you think about $1 million ball, do you suppose Lance Armstrong kept that?
Oh, it's just in a jar or something?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe Josh, you know why you caught that touchdown pass?
What would that go for in
Tom
auction?
put you in the game. That's how.
What would Lance Armstrong's one ball go for?
In auction. What would you pay for that?
Well, it's not mint condition.
You think somebody has it?
It's riddled with...
No, I don't think so.
What
Don't you have to have special permission to keep a body part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does a cancer-riddled testicle look like?
Ugh. I don't want to see
I
it.
guess I'm going to find out.
Some people of certain religious faiths would insist on having that.
Well, that's true.
well,
but
yeah,
how-
I mean,
They have to bury it with it. They put it. Although they put it in your upper left-hand pocket. When we come back, we will have more sports that Chick McGee has picked.
Okay, hang on a second. I just got an email. This means
how
nothing.
exciting.
A reminder that today your password for Planet Fitness expired. I didn't know I was a member at Planet Fitness.
What the hell's going on, Tom? What's wrong with our world, Tom? Email and
I bet you piss away my salary.
I'm not a member. I never even has no idea how many Netflix accounts he has. The man is just unhinged.
Yes.
When we come back,
I wonder why.
When we come back, we'll have sports with Mr. McGee.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You see? Do you see how condescending that was? You're welcome. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Frigamall Records, the same people that brought you the all-bass Christmas album, Amazing Bass, are proud to present Jimmy Pardo's first solo project, Nothing But Air Bass.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Pardo. You know, there's nothing cooler in rock and roll than the bass. And these songs are so cool, I don't even need a bass.
Hey, hey, what the matter with
So just pick up your air telephone and dial. Beep, 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 beep.
Jimmy Pardo's Nothing But Air Bass. Get yours today.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I think we're gonna take it down a notch and play something romantic.
Oh, all right.
You've got secrets, you're not saying a word. I can't describe just how much that hurts. I thought our love was honest and true. You're guilty, baby, and your silence is proof. How can I read your mind? Have we been living a lie? It's not up to me this time. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. Leaving it up to you, girl. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. Don't you tear apart my world. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. I'm leaving it up to you, girl. Well, I just can't believe that you're deceiving me.
It's a slow dance for Java and Christy Lee, ladies and gentlemen.
This is not a lady's choice, obviously.
You come home looking like you've been caught in the rain, smelling like cologne, and it ain't rained for days. High karate, time after time. I say this can't get much worse. No, no, no. You've got cheating in your eyes, girl, and your drawers in your purse. Oh. I can't read your mind. Hey, we've been living a lie. It's not up to me this time. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. Leaving it up to you, girl. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. Don't you tear apart my world. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. I'm leaving it up to
Java's coming to see you.
Well, I just can't believe that you're deceiving me. Oh no.
Smells like like high karate.
Yeah, 'cause I'm leaving it up to you, baby. Leaving it up to you, girl. Leaving it up to you, baby. Don't you terrify my world. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. I'm leaving it up to you, girl. Well, I just can't believe that you're deceiving me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, no. Get something on the side, something on the side, something on the side. Oh, no. Don't hurt me, mama, don't hurt me, mama, no, no, no. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? You don't want to do that. Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
$1 an hour, so it's even closer than that. So hang out, plus Billy Joel Sting tickets. Details on that show on the way.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hey.
Pat Godwin in the studio.
Hello.
Oh, got dizzy. Ooh, there's Josh Arnold. Hey, Chick. Ace Cosby. Hey. Or is it Lenny? I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk, and here's Tom.
Well, thank you very much, Chick McGee. We were reviewing a handful of things in the world of sports. Are we completed? Is it over?
Stupid world record. Champion speed eater Mike Jack has broken the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to drink a Capri Sun through a paper straw.
A paper straw.
That's apparently
there's two divisions here.
Stipulation.
Oh, the one that comes with the package, and then then you put a different straw in?
Yeah. This is a lesser event.
The record authority noted that many people, including Jack, have taken on this challenge and failed. On a recent trip to Guinness World Record headquartered in London, Mr. Jack attempted the record once again and managed to claim the title at a time of 21.71 seconds. By comparison, the fastest time to drink a Capri Sun through a regular straw.
The one that comes with the pouch, I think, plastic.
8.02 seconds.
Is it harder to poke through?
Yeah, I don't know. This
achieved by Fayus Nazer.
It has to be.
And that's the real record. I mean, the Capri
Didn't
Sun.
our buddy Declan have that?
Yes.
He did, yeah. He had that for a while.
For a friend of the show from the UK, Declan.
Would the straw, besides being paper, be a different size, though?
Here we
Yeah, it would be bigger, I would think. But
the Capri Sun straw is thinner.
Yeah, but it has a point on the end, so it busts that membrane easier. Whereas a paper straw, it would be harder.
Is part of the record and drinking it, breaking?
I guess. I just don't think it's interesting. The only reason I highlighted this story is because I was reminded we haven't talked to Declan in more than a year.
No, he teaches now. We can't talk to him. He's at school.
Schedule's all. Yeah.
Well, maybe we can find a day when he has the day off. This guy, Mr. Jack, this kind of intrigued me, so I did a little research.
If I was Declan, I would be away from my phone.
This guy has a number of dumb records. including the fastest time to eat 50 Carolina Reapers.
Oh.
The famous chili peppers, 6 minutes plus.
Wow.
Didn't you try one of those?
I've had it in food, but not.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. That's just also he has. This is the interesting one, the longest habanero pepper kiss.
What the heck does that mean? You kissing peppers?
No, kissing. In this case, his wife. Now the stunner here is that this guy has a wife.
Now wait a minute. This guy's just another David Rush.
Yeah. What makes him different?
Right.
Well, he's a foreigner. David's a great American.
I didn't realize that.
Thank you. This guy kissed his wife for 15 minutes with a habanero in their mouth.
We did that record last year, didn't we?
Yeah, it could be, but it's.
I don't have a personality. I eat spicy things, Tom.
Yeah, I see. I agree. But there's a even more cool record, I think, in the news today that involves eggs. Do you like this one? Do I get the Chick McGee seal of approval on this one?
Everyone knows how I'm looking at you.
Stupid world record.
Next, I have an objection to this one anyways.
Will you shut up? A group of students from Penn have broken the Guinness World Record for the greatest height to drop a protected egg.
Oh, we had to do this.
This is a fun engineering thing.
Yeah, we had to do this in science class.
My kids did that too.
The team from Conestoga High School dropped an egg from a height of, anybody want to take a guess?
30 feet.
37 feet.
100 feet.
40.
Oh, you know, Tom. I'm going to guess 83 feet. That's right. 83 feet. That's,
I was closest, but
can
I
we
went
call
over.
that 8 stories? We can call that 8 stories, right?
Yeah.
10 foot a story. They broke the previous record of 54.13 feet.
Whoa, shattered it.
Teacher Derek Wood stated, hopefully this record, he's a teacher, hopefully this record will be like our egg. Unbroken for some time.
Oh, Teach.
Get the yolk.
Oh, you still got it, Teach.
Woo!
Ouch.
Directly surrounding the egg is foam and cardboard, holds the device together. Straws jut out from all sides. They act like a crumple zone. They say it absorbs energy from the drop.
Now, here's where suddenly this became less interesting, I think. Read the last paragraph.
Hey, read the last paragraph.
Yes, sir, Tom. The team used a simple plastic bag and an elastic string with a parachute.
Parachute?
Parachute?
A parachute.
He's got a parachute.
That's no fair.
To give their device the help it needed for a soft landing.
That's not the point.
No, it isn't.
You
That's
can't have
cheating.
a parachute.
No, you can't. If I had done that in science class, I would have gotten an F. An F.
That needs an asterisk by it. That's not a record.
I will not sing the Conestoga High School fight song now.
No way.
I was hoping.
They have to be the Conestoga wagons, right?
I hope
God.
so.
They've got to be.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to look that up.
I bet it's like frontiersmen or something.
Oh, okay. Now, are we going to get back to the... I thought we were going to get the Washington Confederates. What are they called?
It's part of the
Confederates.
It's the shoeing of the
Commanders.
week.
I was close.
It's part of the shoeing of the week.
Can't go from Redskins to Confederates.
I hesitate to say anything about the NFL because the next thing I know, 20 minutes later, you're telling people to enter a contest and I want to kill myself. You see my problem.
So when we come back,
the Commanders,
I would keep forgetting the name.
Well, I can't believe your doubters had the whole crowd screaming.
I like it when the chorus of whiteys comes in.
Left hand up.
What's the left hand up thing?
Commanders. We fight for all.
Like you just don't care.
Why left hand?
It's a derivative of waving in your air like you just don't. I don't know. They just.
Is there there must be some significance to the left hand.
You know me. I'm old school.
Give me the right hand to open your ear.
Ooh, now they go into the Hollywood cliche.
I'm getting something from our headquarters. Turn that off.
Okay. When we come back, I think we can discuss this.
It's part of the shoe into the week presentation because I'm picking Washington.
Okay, all right, okay, good.
I may take the Browns and the points. You don't know.
So the guys from Conestoga High School, they dropped the egg from 80 feet, but it's got a parachute on it.
Yeah, that's not right.
Not fair. Mm-hmm. You know what that's for, Christy?
No, what?
You ever heard of egg drop soup? That's how they make it. They heave it off. They heave it off 10 floors.
This is just
when we come back. Oh, hey, I forgot to remind you. Enter the contest. BobandTom.com/contest. Get your entry in before this evening. Pick Week 5's winners in pro football. You could win yourself a $500 gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Race fans, it's May, and you're out at the track. You're hot and thirsty. If you don't get some relief quick, just like those Indy cars, your body's gonna overheat. That's why you need the cool, refreshing blast of body fuel. It's like an overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. Just one drink, and you'll be refueled and ready for anything your busy lifestyle demands. Excuse me, sir. You look hot and thirsty.
Boy, I sure am. I got my 2 kids with me, and I forgot the cooler in the car. God, it's got to be 100 degrees out here. I could sure go for a cold drink of water.
Water? You don't want water. You want something that'll replenish all the fluids you've lost. You need the overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. You need body fuel.
Body fuel? I never heard of it.
That's because it's new. Here, try it, sweet.
Jesus! This tastes like motor oil.
Well, there is some motor oil in there. There's some transmission fluid, gasoline, and even a little engine coolant.
Engine coolant? Hey, I can't see.
Well, of course you can't see. That's the power of body on your system, making it just like brand new. What do you think of body fuel?
Are you trying to kill me? Hey, what's that fizzing noise?
That's a little battery amp. It'll keep your body running smooth and efficient. How do you like the sporty racing look of the package?
I can't see it. I can't see anything.
Well, it's very sporty. Don't worry, preliminary testing shows that the blindness is only a temporary side effect. Anyway, how about that refreshing, cool, clear taste?
Come here. I'm going to sue you bastards. Come here. Where are you? I can't see anything.
Body fuel. When you're so thirsty you could die, try one of Body Fuel's 3 delicious flavors: original lemon lime, iced tea, or diesel.
I can't feel my tongue. My gums are bleeding. My gums are bleeding.
Body Fuel from the people who brought you Thirspiration Plus. It's the health drink for those on the run. Go out and pick up some Body Fuel today at a supermarket or auto parts store near you.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
Get those picks in today before that Thursday night game begins.
So I was telling everybody, Josh.
Yes.
Have you seen Michael Jordan's eyes lately?
I haven't seen Michael Jordan's
They're like yellow. Looks like the next collectible is going to be his liver. So it's crazy.
That's not good.
No, he doesn't look. Are we back?
Yes.
How embarrassing. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Actually in the room with us.
Feels good.
Lucky.
Yeah, I
There's
like
Jess Hooker.
Hi.
Good morning. Wearing real leopard. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
Oh, hello, Josh.
Hi, Chicky.
There's Josh Arnold. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello. It's good to see you at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Have we wrapped up sports?
Perhaps we should ask Jess. She just got here. We were talking about a world record just moments ago about the egg drop, a protected egg, the highest height you can drop one without breaking the egg.
School, yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Well, we have a new record, but the way they achieved this record is they put a parachute on it.
We had a parachute. My kids had a parachute, but they also had a like a bed, like a cotton and stuff from the bottom.
This was wrapped up with wrapped up with straws and everything. But Tom says a parachute is cheating.
I agree.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't be a parachute.
No, the whole point is to build something that.
We'll keep the eggs from breaking.
I hate it.
Now, Josh, you were saying when you did it in school, you took a athletic supporter cup and put the eggs in there, thinking if it can protect these, it can certainly protect a couple of eggs. Okay, good. How'd that go?
I received an F.
Okay,
because it was just a jock strap with a cup.
Okay, good.
That was the last record.
Now we have you have this new Redskins. I mean, what is it? Commanders theme song.
Well, I can't believe your doubters had a whole crowd screaming. I don't like my haters can't stand us.
This is Gin and Juice.
No, Grandpa.
Commanders.
No, it is. It's
Commanders. We fight for RDC. Who are we? The Commanders. Commanders.
It needs to be up.
Commanders. Left hand up. Who are we?
I don't like that robo-tripping kind of...
So which is better, that or
line.
this?
That's a fight song.
Yeah, but it's a certain...
You're comparing apples to white guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that the official?
No, it's very much not a...
Is it a famous group or artist?
But it's taking off. That's why in this day and age, the quickest way to not accept it is for it to be know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're saying.
Like a groundswell on the internet. People found it.
I bet it's fun. I mean, but
they show some old highlights of Rigo find that hole. Stuff
But they're
like
not
that.
playing that at the stadium during games, are they?
I wouldn't say no.
Okay.
I bet they are, actually. I bet they are.
Cool.
It's a whole new atmosphere. Nothing can go wrong now.
Nothing is consistent but changed.
Why are they think we're going to lose right up front?
Because people always thought they were going to lose.
People always think they're going to lose.
Play that. What is the first line again?
Think we gonna lose? Well, I can't believe your doubters had a whole crowd screaming.
But it's like
We want Dallas.
We want Dallas is a famous cheer in Washington Redskins football history. Yes.
And I'm contending that it has a. This is Gin and Juice and kind of a similar vibe.
Back.
Except that's good. That's the distinction.
That's as slow as I want my hip hop, Gin and Juice.
Yeah.
I think I might like Left Hand Up better. Play that again.
Well,
then Gin and Juice.
like the lyrics because it means something.
I like the groove.
Yeah.
Plus that high.
My money on my mind.
Think we gonna lose? Well, I can't believe
This is
your
all
doubters
bass.
had a whole crowd screaming.
All about that bass.
Again, it's weird where the group comes in. That
He's having fun. It makes sense in that party atmosphere.
Yeah. That's what the video is. People are left hand up.
We want Dallas.
Is Gin and Juice a sample? Is that a sample of an older song?
I can't place it if it
I don't know.
is.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it is.
Is the left hand up a tradition at Washington football?
No, that's just a brand new thing. I don't know what.
He's really hung up on this left hand.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure it's some kind of political thing.
What?
Sure, it's.
If you say Hitler, I'm
No, I was going to say. I just said some of my taxes are going to go up. I'm just saying. Some kind of left wing socialist.
How can you go from football to that?
Easily. I've been reading the paper.
That's your first mistake.
See? Here we go. The conspiracy's out there. Is that sports?
Fun.
Shouldn't it be?
Okay. To have more fun, go to bobandtom.com/contest and enter our IHateStevensinger.com $500 gift card contest. And you could be picking against Chick McGee just like Travis Schaefer.
You're a mess. Boy, that is uncomfortable to the ears.
Yeah, it has that Mitch Miller
tinny.
Really,
yes,
soulless singing.
Old.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of guys of a certain type, if you will.
Hey, here's something you're going to like, Tommy. Health experts say that if you have gas, it's better for you to break wind. According to Life Science, the average person releases about 0.1 to 0.4 gallons of flatulence on any given day.
They measure it by gallons.
And holding in your flatulence can cause discomfort, bloating, and even nausea.
Yeah, well, of course.
Gastroenterologist Dr. Ellen Stein reports the body does have other ways of handling gas buildup, but one way or another, that gas has got to pass.
We know this, science.
How do you hold it in?
If a fart is trapped, the gases recede back into the colon and will get released during bathroom breaks or as the body relaxes in sleep at night.
A 4-year-old could tell you this.
So
what was this? Why?
Dr. Stein said always holding in your farts can be bad for the bowels over time, as the stress of consistent bloating can form small pockets called diverticula, which become harmful.
Get to the part where it says sharts are bad.
yeah.
That's the
not
part
on
Josh wants.
mine.
Oh, okay. That's because I just made that up.
A new story. Science says don't hold in your farts.
Yes, Josh.
It's probably important to know that if you're dating.
Don't you remember better out than in? As long as it don't make gravy.
That doctor needs to be disbarred for wasting money.
I like this one.
Except on public transportation, I think is the
You've never held in a fart?
I don't think so. I mean, if it's coming, it's coming.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you can hold them in.
You've never been in a position where you went, I have to fart, but I can't do it right now.
Yes.
Have you ever
I guess technically I have, because I don't want to do it in this room, so I go out in the lobby. And
That's what you're doing out there?
Every break.
Thank you, Ace. You've answered a lot of questions.
That explains why everybody's coming in the side door. They got that glassed-in Nuremberg Center out front.
Explains why the UPS driver just doesn't stop and throws packages out there.
You ever cupcake anybody?
What the hell's that?
Cupcake.
Is that where you catch it?
Oh, you've never. Are you kidding? You don't know what that
I don't
means?
know this term.
No.
What term?
Are you talking about Dutch oven?
No, the cupcake.
No.
What are you talking about?
You reach back, you grab it, then you.
I've never heard it called that.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've never heard cupcake, but I am aware of the process.
I've not done that. I think it's ridiculous.
You're going fishing with your brothers this weekend, right?
We don't do that. We'll fart, but we don't cupcake.
Of course you don't.
I'll tell you what, if you do it once,
No, I'm not doing
it'll become a family tradition.
Have you ever burped and blown it in their face?
I don't. Those two things I think are so obnoxious.
No kidding.
We don't do any of that.
That's interesting.
I can't believe you'd ever heard the term cupcaking.
No, no one did. Ian, you didn't until somebody sent it to you. I guarantee.
No, that's absolutely a thing.
It is.
How long have you been doing that?
Cupcaking is it's a standard gag.
You just learned.
It comes in.
Among siblings, it is.
It comes in the I have brothers bag of tricks.
I have a sibling. I never did that.
I know my brothers.
You were girls.
There were unspoken things you just didn't do, and that was
one of them.
You fart near somebody. You don't cupcake.
You don't Dutch oven them. You don't do anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen Josh this worked up in a long time.
What about a booger and wipe it on their shirt? You ever do that?
That's the most.
That's disgusting.
See, these are like guys who don't know how to hang out with each other.
Hold on. I've got one worse. Stick your finger in your belly button and then wipe it under someone's nose.
Who the hell does that?
Yep.
Now, does that have a name?
I don't know. Not
That's
that I know
got to be. We got to call that the Frank or something, or the Jackie Moon or something like.
Yeah.
I know who does that.
I can't believe you've never heard the term cupcaking.
Don't just look at me. No one in this room heard that.
Except
I did.
Jess.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Jess, you knew cupcaking.
I did,
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Sorry.
It's a thing.
See, this is why I'm mad, because you all of a sudden think you're
He's Mr. Hip.
Mr. Hip, Mr. Slang.
Let's ask Al Jackson if he's heard it. He's a worldly man.
I'm not sure. There may be different traditions, and
he's from Cleveland,
but he doesn't have a brother.
Tom thinks black people don't do that. That is what he's.
No,
that's what he said. Yeah.
No, I didn't. He doesn't have any brothers.
That's not what you're. No.
Although technically, well, we'll get Al on the line and sort this out. Once again,
this is all very
ladies and gentlemen, the doctor says don't hold it in.
You know, if you go to the slang dictionary, cupcaking is a term that describes a relationship where one person is so into their partner that they want to spend every moment with them.
We've actually talked about that a couple years ago.
So that's a different definition.
That one's no fun, though.
Yeah, that one's a little.
Yeah, the cupcaking is fun.
Cupcake has to be like a cream pie, right?
What? No.
You know, the old cream pie.
The insider.
Okay, we have coming up. We have
Who wants a cream pie?
We have cannibalism in the news. We have a car thief, and
it's Rasheed Rice's mom.
We got cocaine. Again
in the news.
Trying to bring it across the border, and there's a problem. You'll be
well, that's
quite
mean
surprised.
we'll hear coke on the boat.
Some form.
Thank you. Once again, spoiler alert.
Thank you for ruining my life.
Time now to check in with the SILAC news desk. Let's just talk about SILAC for a second. What's it all about?
Let's do that.
Well, it's about retiring and having some money.
You know, SILAC should sign you up to travel the country to actually make people aware that they should maybe talk to
hold seminars.
Yeah, that's right. Seminar.
Because Chick McGee's starring in the video. I was booked that day and couldn't do it.
That's not true at all. They said, get me McGee.
So Mr.
We
McGee.
smell Oscar.
If you go to bobandtom.com, you can get a little guide as to what SILAC is all about. I'll tell you what it's about. It's about when you retire, you're not going to get a gold watch and a paycheck for an old pension. That doesn't work anymore. The boss doesn't go, hey, thanks for working here. We're still going to pay you. You got to take care of yourself. That's where annuities come in. The experts on annuities, SILAC Insurance. See what I'm talking about? You'll get payments on a regular basis when you retire if you set up the proper annuity. Find out all the details. Restrictions apply. See if you do, in fact, qualify. A SILAC annuity plan will put money in your mailbox every month. So, once again, you go to SILAC, S-I-L-A-C, SILACINS.com. Or just go to bobandtom.com. Directly, we can link you to the SILAC website, et cetera, et cetera. Once again, it's SILACINS.com, the SILAC Insurance Company. When we come back, we will discuss with Al Jackson what's going on in his life, what slang terms he is aware of, and I'm sure he knows all about cupcaking. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at SILAC Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. SILAC Insurance Company.
When Charles was a young prince, he never thought he'd be king, finally ruling England at the age of 73. King Chuck. The Queen was his mama. Lucky Chuck. She used the Oxford comma. Born in the royal palace, hands never callous. King Chuck. Now that his mama's gone, I hope he doesn't fail. What exactly did he do as the fancy Prince of Wales? King Chuck. His teeth and ears look big and funny. Bucky Chuck. Will they fit on stamps and money? Born in the royal palace, hands never callous. King Chuck. The Queen, she had her corgis. Prince Andrew had his orgies. He's wild, that brother Andy. On Epstein Island, dude got randy. Prince Harry moved for good out to Hollywood. King Chuck. Charles loves the polo ponies and dressing up for ceremonies. He wears a kilt, please don't stare. He's not wearing underwear. Finally gets to rule cause he's got the family jewel. King Chuck. Diana, they had a castle and a villa. King, but all the time he dreamed about the homely one, Camilla. King Chuck couldn't wait to get his hands on Horny Chuck. Said he'd like to be her tampon. Born in the royal palace, has the royal phallus. He's so old it won't be long, we'll have to write another song. King Will.
I was part of the team that launched the first low salt, low sugar peanut butter into the category. It was called Simply Jif. It was targeted towards diabetics. I wanted to call it Type 2 peanut goo, but yeah, of course you don't feel good, Greg. You ate an entire rotisserie chicken at 11:30 at night. You shoved the whole thing in your fat face in 6 minutes, Greg. I think you ate the rubber band that holds those legs together. I mean, come on. My birth certificate? That document is 54 years old. I also don't have the Declaration of Independence. Because I don't know if you've ever seen an organic peanut butter kid go off the deep end. It is not pretty. Okay, these kids, they spend 18 years eating it, then they go off to college. They have one bite of a Jif sandwich. 6 weeks later, they're passed out on a park bench with Nutter Butters all over their face.
We're talking with comedians Mark Klein and Nick Griffin. Nick, anything new in your life?
Well, no. I mean, I'm just out there, trying to make it work. I think you got to try to enjoy yourself. Obviously, I'm a positive guy, very optimistic.
I've noticed that. That's what I like about you.
Yes, I feel
Is this your New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I feel like
2010's your year.
No, I need to be more realistic, and I feel like you got to enjoy yourself in the moment because in an hour a day, a week, it's all going to suck again. Because that's life, right? Good, sucky, 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 sucky.
You say that in Japan, and you're going to have a great time.
It's true. It's just hard adjusting to the sucky part of life because when you first get to Earth, everything's sweet. When you're a baby, everyone's kissing your ass, hugging you, feeding you, and then boom, acne, erections, calculus.
Oh, boy.
Well, Sparky didn't have his headphones on.
So
I figured he didn't know where we were.
without headphones.
He didn't know when to go.
You can hear without the headphones on.
I can't hear him.
You are the epitome of don't do as I do, do as I say.
That's right.
You bastard. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Chick.
Hi, there's
How's
Christy.
it going over there?
Hey, Jess.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Josh Arnold at Sidekick Central.
Hi.
Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk, and here he is, the master of disaster, Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. We are going to get hooked up at some point with comedian Al Jackson, but first we have to head over to the Silac Insurance News Desk, where we have the soon-to-be glasses-free Christy Lee. She's getting her getting some surgery done in her eyes, and the glasses are going to be going away. But you think you may just get glasses with no glass in them?
Glasses with frames that are just clear. Yes, I am going to do that.
You are going to have clear lenses.
Thank you. That's the term I was looking for.
Yeah.
Why do you have to have lenses at all?
Well, it would look
because it
silly.
looks stupid.
No, it wouldn't. We wouldn't even know.
Glasses with a nose and a mustache.
Oh, I could be Groucho.
Yeah.
I do have to wear glasses for a week that just have one lens in and one lens out. You can make fun of me
Those
that week.
always freaked me out.
You can make fun of me all that week.
It's
if you
like
want.
or you could go eye patch.
Like an up-to-date pirate.
No, he told me I couldn't do that.
Oh, okay,
I can't do
sorry.
that.
We all have a wonderful optometrist.
Yeah. Yes.
And
Ophthalmologist.
oh, I'm sorry. What is the difference?
One's a physician.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
He performs surgery.
Oh, an optometrist does
It's
not.
just like that's like a glasses guy.
That's all right. I don't know why I had a surprise.
and then a cupcaking.
Well, this is even
putting-
better. He's an ophthalmologist?
Yes.
You know, they don't even need people in there anymore. You could just go in there and put your face in the machine, and it would go, bzzz, and then give you a prescription.
That's fine, but I like having people because
I don't.
Because if the machine goes wrong, then it lasers your eye, Goldfinger style.
Can I get a pair of prescription slinky eye glasses?
Can you?
I always love those.
Yeah, but it's hard to control them. You'll be
Yeah.
able to see.
Just those. I need to get a pair. I'm ordering some today.
So
Okay.
so when the
Glasses where the slinky eyes come down.
Yeah.
And my eyeballs are popping out.
oh, it's classic.
Did anybody ever look at those and be alarmed?
There's a guy in New Jersey who invented those. Is very proud of it.
Yeah, oh, dude, I love.
I sold 9 million pairs, about 9 million units of that
I
particular
had them
gag.
as a kid. There's no reason for me not to have them as a
Well,
grown
Now
up.
should
Make
they
a
be?
list.
Now should they be in the Toy Hall of Fame?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You got the eyeballs. You got the arrow through the head.
Love that.
You got fake vomit. Fake.
Did Steve
fake
Martin
duty.
sell those ever?
He did indeed, yeah.
He
That
did.
was his
So-
merch, yeah.
Okay.
Was that when he was working at Disneyland?
No, he sold them when he was on the road.
Oh,
the
okay.
white suit
Wow.
stand-up days. Yeah.
Did I've also always wanted a punching boxing glove on a trigger.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, those are classic.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
But I want one that goes 15 feet.
Well, that would be.
Is there a category?
It would be. It would go, hang down
It
like
would
your
bend like a
glasses.
tape measure?
Yeah.
What about the gun with the bang comes out?
Sure.
The sign.
I like
the
that, too.
cloth, the
Now,
cloth
is
bang.
there in the Toy Hall of Fame? Is there a category for that?
For what?
I bet they're staying away from gun
Gag
stuff.
gifts?
Yeah.
No,
Novelties?
but for like the eyeballs and
I don't-
silly stuff.
Maybe there's a novelty toy Hall of Fame.
I wish there were novelty stores.
There used to be.
I know. I want to go into I want that place where Pee-wee goes in Pee-wee's Big Adventure
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
just gags. I want to go in there.
Like a whoopee cushion.
I love those, yeah.
We were on a whoopee cushion tear here in the studio one time. Remember that?
Yes.
Well, that's because I gave you whoopee cushions with my face on.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they made an improved whoopee cushion.
Yes, they did.
Sound. It was rubber band powered. Remember this?
Right.
So when you lift up a cheek, it really it would spin around.
Are you a cheek lifter?
Hilarious.
When I fart? Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Every now and then you have to lift your cheek.
You kind of have to.
Why?
A little bit more leverage.
Oh.
Right. Something about it.
You,
There
bear,
is-
you can bear down.
There is no novelty toy Hall of Fame. I just looked it up.
That is a real
I know,
shame.
it's very shame.
Real
We
shame.
could start one.
Fake dog poop and all that.
Oh, the
Like that.
classics, yeah.
Yeah.
I just said fake dog.
And
I'm sorry, Chip.
and
sorry, but sorry.
Stepped on your dog.
Jess, we this all started with my argument that candy cigarettes should be in the Toy Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Once
I
again,
mean, I get candy, but they are a toy also.
All right.
What about the
kiss
I don't know.
What about the monkey banging cymbals?
Oh, yeah.
Was that ever interesting?
What do you mean?
it's amazing. Better than the Slinky.
It's not better than the Slinky.
Slinky goes down the stairs once after you played with it for 10 minutes. Now what?
You guys like chattering teeth?
Yes.
Yeah, those are all great.
That's a
gags.
novelty one.
Hand
yeah.
buzzer? You ever have one of those?
Hand buzzers
Yeah.
were great.
Yeah.
Does the magnet shrapnel guy, does he?
Woolly Willy?
Woolly Willy.
Oh,
Does he
remember
fall
when
into
Dean
this?
got us the
Yeah,
Woolly Toms?
I love those.
Yeah.
That's a great thing.
We got to put hair on Tom. That was fun.
Is Magic 8 Ball in the conversation at all?
I think that's already in the Hall of Fame.
It is in the
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
It was up for the Hall of Fame. I don't know if it got in.
I think it did.
I think it did too, but
no.
crack those open
Well, I'm
and
looking at the list. Magic the Gathering is in.
Yes, that's a game.
It was a concert festival.
Or is that one that's up this year?
No, it's in. In alphabetical order, it goes Etch-a-Sketch, which is the worst toy ever, Lego, and then Magic the Gathering, and then Marbles.
Well, I guess it's not in.
And
That's
Monopoly is in there.
Did you guys play marbles as kids?
Nope.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes,
did.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I swallowed one once.
No, really?
Extensive.
I was
Did
trying
you-
to practice.
Did you have to wait for it to emerge?
I don't know if it's still in me or if it eventually emerged. I imagine it's somewhere not in my body.
Okay.
If it were in your body, would it get all polished up?
Did anybody ever grow watermelon?
It'd be like an albino marble.
Right,
No,
like
but
when they acid wash something. Like, yeah.
Did anybody ever grow a watermelon in their belly like your mom used to tell you if you
She
swallowed
lied.
watermelon seeds? She did lie, didn't
Totally
she?
lied to us. Yeah.
Yes.
My mom was always, yeah. My palms are hair free.
Yeah.
I did get glasses in high school.
And there was that one girl that grew a baby in her belly.
That was her.
See, although
that one?
apparently it didn't enter that orifice. Time to move on.
Tom, it appears the Magic 8 Ball was inducted November 8th, 2018.
Okay, sorry, it's
Hall of Fame,
not on my list.
Huh.
How about
Yeah.
Mr. Predicto?
What?
It's a little ball that has a wizard looking at a
Eight ball? I mean,
crystal ball. And he asks him a yes or no question. He lights up and talks.
Boy, how about that Stick song, Crystal Ball?
Oh, God. Now we're going to fight about Stitch.
Keep it.
we weren't even talking about it.
Nobody likes that.
Well, then we can all agree on that. Then let's just move on. We have Christy Lee at the news desk. What else is happening?
U.S. Customs agents in Texas seized over 26 pounds of cocaine hidden in a motorized wheelchair.
Here we go.
I'll say it. Wait a minute.
Now the show's going to shift into another gear.
Now calm down, though. But think about this.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait a minute. I'm thinking about it. Okay, go ahead.
I think that we're missing. You're laughing, but I think it's important to know that smugglers now are recognizing that they too need to employ the disabled.
Oh, yeah. And so all these drugs were found in wheelchairs?
Officers at George Bush Intercontinental Airport
Not gonna die.
referred the wheelchair for an X-ray due to the unusually large cushions attached to the frame. The X-ray revealed a metal compartment with 11 packages concealed within the backrest and seat cushions. CBP canines confirmed the presence of narcotics. Officers removed the packages, tested its contents, and what do you know? It's cocaine.
Running all around my brain.
But don't you think it's nice that they're disabled mules, if you will? Isn't that the term, mule, for the person smuggling?
Yes. Yeah.
And by the way, when did they stop using International Airport and go to Intercontinental Airport?
Houston, I think, has always been that. I don't know why, but
This
they
is
have.
certainly a subject worth exploring.
Because most airports are still an international airport.
Smuggler's Blues?
Smuggler's Blues.
A little bit of Glenn Fry. No.
Real long intro.
Yeah.
So the heat is on.
Feel it in my bones.
I think our own Pat Godwin has a song.
No, this is better.
I agree.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we like to sing along with
We
you.
like your songs.
Yeah. So they're smuggling cocaine in wheelchairs, Pat. You know, that makes the wheelchairs go faster.
Thanks, Tom. Here we go. Just a little bit more. We're almost there. So we'd like to know where you got the cocaine. Yes, we'd like to know where you got the cocaine. Oh, there's coke in the chair. In the wheelchair, baby. Coke in the chair. We'll look the chair over. Coke in the chair. The wheelchair, baby. Coke in the chair. We've been watching you in the wheelchair. And you're walking just fine up the stairs. Oh, something's fishy, we all agree. Customs makes these airports drug-free. You're not handicapped, so please explain why your powered wheelchair is full of cocaine. Yeah, we'd like to know where you got the cocaine. Before the chair, where was the cocaine? That's right. There's coke in the boat. Coke in the boat, baby. Coke in the boat. And the boat. Coke in the boat.
Where'd the boat come from?
Well, the boat coming, if you were listening.
They're at an airport.
He had to get it from somewhere, and they got the cocaine from the boat, then took it to the airport.
She was the only one listening.
How'd they get it to the airport?
Yes, she was.
There's not a lake at the airport.
What do you mean, how do they got it?
You got a boat.
They stuffed it in the wheelchair. The wheelchair was in the van.
Smuggler's Blues.
What do you think, they put the cocaine in the wheelchair at the airport? That would make
They
no
didn't do it on the
sense.
boat.
They haven't found that much coke in a wheelchair since Larry Flint died.
I can feel it in my bones.
Chick, I referenced Larry Flint.
You know, he's from Cincinnati, Ohio. Larry Plant.
Can we still do this? Yeah.
He's deceased now, sadly.
Yeah, right.
I like that movie.
He was a car. He actually started in Columbus, Ohio. I used to drive by Hustler headquarters.
That's the first one?
Quite often, yes. I'm not sure if Larry and Jimmy, his brother, Jimmy Flint, the unsung Flint brother, grew up in Columbus or not. Somebody will tell me. Probably.
Did you ever meet him?
What'd Jimmy do?
Jimmy was a procurer, especially after Larry had to stay in the chair. Jimmy did all the legwork.
Okay.
Very good.
We'll hope we have another smuggling story soon, Pat, so we can get another version of that song. I certainly enjoyed it.
An Oklahoma man is facing charges for allegedly stealing an emergency vehicle in order to make it to a court case regarding his alleged theft of another vehicle. The Oklahoma Highway Patrol reports a Cody Adams was at a gas station asking people for a ride to his court date. But when he could not find one, he allegedly stole an unoccupied LifeNet Emergency Services pickup truck that had been left running.
Oh, that's not really an emergency.
He then drove himself to he drove himself to Pawnee and ditched the vehicle. What is he on Parks and Rec? When a trooper caught Mr. Adams as he was walking into the courthouse, he repeatedly said he was just borrowing the truck.
He did. He left it.
Authorities said troopers made sure Mr. Adams made it to his court case before transporting him back to the Payne County Jail on a new set of charges, this time a vehicle theft.
He asked for rides, and then he found a way to get there himself.
Yeah, he didn't miss his court date.
Yes.
He was trying.
I think his lawyer used the deja vu clause. Your Honor, you can't be double judged.
And it's not like he stole an ambulance. He stole some
emergency vehicle. I mean, come on.
This guy helps people whose batteries have died.
So what? He's still not this guy's car.
It's not an emergency vehicle.
What if he stole your car? You'd be happy about it?
I wouldn't say he stole an emergency vehicle.
That's what you're getting out of this.
That's exactly.
You're utterly missing the point.
Look, I tried to find something and found that.
Here, you make a silk purse out of a salad here.
This guy, I wish I were the judge.
I know you do. You should be a judge.
I would sentence this guy to work for a repo company. He obviously has the skill set to steal cars.
The key was in the car. The key was in the car.
The key with the car was running.
I know. In this case, Ace, this is you're getting.
I don't think I've ever left my keys in the car. I don't think. Here's something crazy. I still do. What am I saying? I lock my car even if it's in the garage.
Really?
I lock it. Yeah.
My keys are in my car in my driveway. Every
What?
night. Yep.
Well,
there you go.
Hang on a second. Did everybody hear that?
That was a smart thing to say.
Where do you live?
Now, a friend of mine, Christy knows this guy. It was a really cold morning, and he started his car in the driveway.
Excuse me, I have a question. Is this going to be a long story?
No, it's not. It's very quick. You're going to like this.
Okay.
His car running in driveway, very cold. He goes inside to get something, comes back, car's gone.
Okay.
Calls the cops, goes to the whole thing about a stolen car. A few days later, he's driving around and he sees his car at a very nearby apartment complex.
Oh, very
nearby, like maybe 1,000 yards away.
Right.
I'll tell you the details later. But he calls the police, and he says, I saw the car, and they said, oh, go get it. What? Do you have a set of keys? He goes, yeah. Go get the car. Well, are you going to come with me? No, just go get the car.
Wow, that's the cops telling him?
Yeah, so he goes and gets the car.
So nice. Is that Grand Theft Auto? No,
it's his car.
It's his car.
It's his car.
But he got a ride over there.
You know, a couple of neighbor kids across the street and 2 houses down stole my black Stingray with a leopard seat on it.
No kidding.
And my father went to get the bike. And I got the bike.
I bet you did.
Yeah, we had to move, but it was.
Have you ever left your car running? Now that I have a hybrid, because you can't hear it, I've gotten out and my car's still on. And
Didn't Tom leave his car running during football?
yeah, that's right.
There was an entire NFL game. It was. Fortunately, my car was sitting there running on a very busy street corner.
So nobody stole it.
My favorite one when you checked into the hotel with your car and you left it at the front door, took your bags in to check in, and you just left the car running as if it would be valet.
It was the Beaver Creek Lodge.
No valet?
No valet.
I assumed that they were going to park.
If you buy a new car, can you get just a key and an old ignition?
I doubt it.
There aren't any. I don't think there
You
are
mean
any.
the push button you don't like?
I hate all of it.
I know Jeep does.
Okay.
Yeah.
But right now, my car's telling me replace your car fob battery or whatever.
Yeah, that's easy to do.
But now if it no, it's not easy to do.
I can do it.
Yes, it is.
It is.
I can't get it apart.
I got 2 words for you. YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube it. Give it.
I don't want to have to do any of that.
It's
Here you go.
easy.
Give me a key.
You know what I do, Josh? Drive it over to the dealership where you got it, and they'll be happy to do it for you.
For $500.
No, they'll do it for free. Then they'll give you.
No, they do it for you. Somehow you have a hookup.
They do not.
My
do it for
dealership.
free.
That's you know why? Because I'm nice to them.
Well, you know what? No,
I
you
don't
know
think
what?
that's what's going on.
It's because you hand them 20s every time you say hi to them.
Hey.
Well, you got to
I'm
tip
happy
your
to take
car
care of that
seat.
for you.
Okay, thank you.
So my friend got his car back.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
And you lied to us. That was a very long story.
No, it wasn't. My series, no, it wasn't as long as you whining about putting the battery in your key. I hope to God you go out there today and your car doesn't start. During the break, I'm going to grab his car key thing and take the battery out.
There's nothing wrong with keys. Nothing.
They're inconvenient.
No, they're not.
I can feel it in my bones.
Okay, Glenn, you want to kill it?
He's already dead.
This isn't problematic for me, technically.
I'm playing in the right place.
Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. What's it all about? BetterHelp is about accessing therapy. And the way it works, of course, is it's done online, so it's much more convenient. You don't have to drive across town to the doctor's office because you can speak to a therapist. And you can speak to that therapist online. It's either camera on, camera off, maybe just texting back and forth. It's about what works for you. The way you get involved in this is you will fill out a brief questionnaire online, get matched up with one of some 35,000 participating therapists. You can switch therapists anytime, no additional charge. And therapy can help you accept all parts of you. Therapy isn't just for someone who's gone through a serious trauma. Therapy can be very helpful and help you take off that mask this Halloween season and find out what's going on inside your head. BetterHelp is the way to go. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today. That'll knock 10% off your first month. Once again, the therapy is done online, so it could be, like I said, camera on or just like a phone conversation or even texting. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming up, Christy Lee at the SILAC News Desk. We have a semi-inappropriate, I think, restaurant name coming up in the news, and we have Nibby the Beaver. What
are you saying?
Nibby, N-I-B-I, and it's a big controversy.
And it's a big beaver.
And the government has stepped in pointlessly. We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show. If you want to create a sex act of some sort, because there's a whole bunch of them.
They're
out
kind
there.
of internet sex acts.
Yeah.
I don't think they really are sex acts.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anyone out
don't do
there
that.
with doing the dirty Sanchez.
I'm enjoying that they are.
What is it?
Might be out there
What is
too
it?
much.
The Puerto Rican taco punch. What is it again?
That's a good one. Why don't you add that in there?
What's the one
Puerto
you're-
Rican
No, Bob's got the song. Bob did all the research.
There's a lot. There's the
Bob got his
Alabama-
Nobel on this song.
The Alabama Hot Pocket.
The Alabama Hot Pocket.
Is one of
Shanghai Surprise.
my favorite. So when I found out what it was, I really thought about pulling it from the song. It's so disgusting.
Oh, I don't want to
With the Alabama Hot Pocket.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's not good.
But do you remember the formula here? You take the city you were born in, and then chick, what do you add?
Your favorite kitchen utensil
or candy bar.
Or candy bar,
I guess.
Okay. Dear Bob and Tom, I was born in Walnut Creek, California. Sounds like a great place.
It is.
As a kid, my favorite candy was Fun Dip.
Oh, yeah. Fun Dip.
The Walnut Creek Fun Dip.
I don't know what those are.
It's like a stick, and it comes with a powder, and you stick the
like
candy
pixie
stick.
sticks, only.
Well, no, it's like a popsicle.
Oh, and the stick is made out of sugar.
Yes, and you lick it and dick it in, lick it in.
Oh boy, you licked it. I'm sorry, Freud's in the phone.
They heard that.
I'm sorry. Freud was calling. Dr. Freud.
I am amazed at the women who do that.
At what?
I was with a friend who will go
We are.
nameless.
You know what? Us as guys are also amazed.
And he goes,
Exactly. So I'm sorry.
This guy-
So Christy, you're talking with one of your not boyfriends, but
just
male
a guy friend,
Yeah.
and he goes, I can get a woman to send me a naked photo within the next 10 minutes.
And?
I go, no way. 8.5 minutes later,
Wow, Monsignor, that is impressive.
Okay, that's less than 8 minutes.
What happened now?
Sent me a video of their
Go ahead, show that.
ex-girlfriend.
No, show it to Tom.
I can't. I don't want Christy, cover your eyes.
Oh, I've seen it all before.
No,
Oh my God!
Wow.
Evidently, she's lost her keys.
Oh, my Lord, that is...
Yeah. Does that look like something out of the movie Dune or what?
It really does. Let me word it this way. That puts the C in graphic. We must. I've got to.
Wow.
I've got to go.
Hold on a second.
I've got to go.
That is a slut.
I've got to.
That is an ex-girlfriend.
That's not someone making a sandwich, even though it looks like it.
Wash your hands and make me a cheese sandwich.
Mommy, why is that woman massaging two pancakes? Wait a minute.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Morgan Freeman reading Little Miss Muffet sat on the tuffet, eating her curd and whey. Along came a spider.
It's too good.
Down
perfect, man.
Can you do Liam Neeson doing one?
3 blind mice. See how they run.
What are they running from?
I'm a man who's kidnapped my daughter.
Right. Do you have any special skills?
I don't know who they are. I don't know what these mice want. But if they're looking for some cheese, I'll tell you this.
I'm loving this.
Pacino and Hickory Dickory.
Hickory Dickory Dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 3, and all went wee. That's wrong. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub.
What were the 3 men in a tub doing?
A butcher,
Rub-a-dub-dub,
a
3 men in
baker,
a tub.
and a candlestick maker. I know who you 3 are. I know what the 3 of you do. But I'm going to tell you this. This bathtub doesn't have a lot of time.
People, here's what people don't understand
go
about
on.
the Bob and Tom Show. I get to be the official greeter of our guests.
Great.
And I believe
Right.
we do have a guest waiting in the green room.
Sure.
And I would like to greet officially our guest,
Well, it's Jim Gaffigan.
Hi, how are
Jim
you, Christy
Gaffigan.
Lee?
How are you?
I'm good.
It's so nice
It is
to
great
see
to be
you.
here.
Not set up or anything.
Do you know
Wow, are you
that-
on you got your own reality show?
I do. It's called Nobody Really Cares What Christy Lee Does Behind the Scenes, but we're going to show it to him anyway. Thank you, Jim. It's so good to see you.
Okay, let's move. Let's show people what you eat back here, Christy.
Oh, well, my favorite thing is right over here. This is called chocolate-covered raisins, or I call Nirvana.
Sure. Have a.
And you know what's great is the way that's set up. It's like there's tons of hands going in there.
Yes.
And so hands are usually covered with feces. So.
He's absolutely right.
So now you're going to ruin my favorite
Enjoy.
snack in the green room?
The treat. There used to be soup here in the morning. What happened to the soup? There used to be different things.
He retired.
Or does it come at like 9 or
He
something?
retired. So now we have to eat things that look like feces. So that's it.
Or is it
And staying in, these guys are trying to come up with sort of an amalgamation of titles, and I wish that they do it again soon.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. This has been Chick McGee speaking.
Thank you, Chick.
You're welcome. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
I'm over there in the wacky world.
I got some information for you.
I bet you do.
No, I do. This is actual factual information. I know you don't particularly care for facts or truth, but hey, it's an election year. What the hell? Okay. You were asking about Larry Flint.
Larry Flint, yep.
The proprietor of the famed Hustler magazine.
Hustler magazine.
American hero.
Remember their motto, closer.
Yeah.
Closer.
Born in Kentucky.
Oh, no kidding.
Moved to Dayton, Ohio with his mother.
Mama Flint.
Opened Larry's Hillbilly Haven. In the late 60s, he opened his first strip club, the Hustler Club, which, of course, would expand into the magazine and several other things.
Where was a Hustler Club in Dayton or Columbus? Does it say?
Apparently,
were they moonshiners or something? They were super rustic. Like they grew up.
Poor. Yeah. Hillbilly Haven. Was that a strip club? Can you imagine Hillbilly strip club?
His first magazine was called Bachelor Beat.
Okay.
And that sounds kind of on the up and up. And
yeah, that sounds like you'd have stereo.
Well, was it a command?
Yeah. That sounds like it's going to be, hey, with latest and hi-fi and new tires. Well, no, it's time to head over to the Silac news desk, where Christy Lee is sitting with some news for us.
Talking about beavers, the fate of a 2-year-old beaver named Nibby has become the subject of a court battle in the state of Massachusetts.
Your Honor, I feel I have the right to chew wood. I've just about had it with this situation.
Nibby was rescued as a baby by the Newhouse Wildlife Rescue in Chelmsford, where she became a celebrity on the rescue group's social media pages. Jane Newhouse, the rescue group's founder and president, had sought to apply for a permit for Nibby to become an educational beaver. But Mass Wildlife denied the application and ordered that the animal should be released back into the wild.
A beaver in glasses.
Ms. Newhouse said she fears Nibby does not know how to live in the wild.
Of course not.
And would die if released before winter.
Why is the government getting involved?
I just have one question. What the hell's it with the temperature? It's cold.
A judge said Nibby will be allowed to stay in her home for the moment.
Thank you.
But a hearing has been set for later this week. So we'll find out. The fate of Nibby has not really been decided yet.
Someone's tax dollars going for this poor little creature. You can't let it out in the wild.
Not now.
What's the problem? Who's complaining about it being an educational beaver?
Some
hippies, probably.
Mass Wildlife.
I'm tired of hippies.
I have a solution.
Who? The beaver?
You're going to shoot the beaver?
Yes, shoot a beaver. Right, Tom? There he is. Okay, now I feel kind of
Look at that cute little guy.
Little guy
He's hilarious.
They cannot do that.
Keep looking at the rabbits, Lenny.
Nibby.
You know, say what you will about Lenny. Not a bad way to go.
No, certainly not.
He was real happy.
He had, yes. If you have to go.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, murder him. That's the key. Okay.
Well, he murdered somebody.
Yes, he petted them and stroked them
in a
and squeezed too
proper
hard.
facility. The
proper facility.
25,000 signatures for a beaver.
Yeah.
I guess these days, if someone knocks on your door, I'd rather send something about a beaver than something about politics.
Absolutely, yeah.
How do you think about the election? I'm just going to go shoot myself.
Residents of a town in Argentina are under siege, not by beavers, but parrots. According to The Guardian, thousands of the birds driven by deforestation in the surrounding hills have descended upon a town of Hilario Ascasubi.
Come on.
Their screeching keeps residents awake. Their guano, poop, is impossible to avoid, and they bite on the town's electric cables, causing outages.
It's wreaking havoc.
Residents have tried various methods to scare them away, but nothing has worked. A biologist by the name of Diana Lara said, quote, "We need to start to restore natural environments, but until that happens, we have to think of strategies that allow us to live together in the most harmonious way possible in our towns." Poor parrots, poor people.
So this is kind of like the movie The Birds, except it's in color.
I got the answer. I got another answer.
No, I sure am shooting a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
You're gun crazy.
This is kind of a fun story.
Not unless you're getting pooped on by a parrot, then I bet you don't think it's fun.
Yeah, but parrots, at least parrot poop's more, I don't know, more joyful.
Let's do this. Alliteration. Pooped on a parrot, crapped on by a cow. What else we got?
Crapped on by a cockatoo.
You don't do anything with a...
Not with an S.
Yeah.
How about a C? Civet?
Sheep.
Civet?
Remember when they made the movie The Birds?
Yep.
Hitchcock always had these techniques he would use. Like when Janet Leigh in Psycho, she didn't know that the water was going to be ice cold in the shower, so her screams were kind of real.
Yeah.
Tippi Hedren was like terrified of birds. And Hitchcock goes, hey, look, we're just going to, they'll all be fake. You'll be in this phone booth. We're just going to throw fake birds at you. They go, action, release the live bird.
Wow.
So she's just horrified.
I had no idea.
You want a good movie or not, huh?
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
I feel bad for the parrots losing their homeland.
Of course, deforestation's a bad thing.
Also, I know a lot of people, unfortunately, get, thank you, Josh. They get the birds. They think they're going to be cool, and they take a huge amount of maintenance, and then they just set them free.
They live a very long time. People can't. They're overwhelmed.
And they need to be
too long. Birds live too long.
They live a long time.
Yeah,
they're beautiful animals. They don't get one unless you know what you're doing.
Dumped on by a donkey.
Pat, when you come back, perhaps we can do your beaver tribute.
Oh, I was all ready to go when we did this story.
It doesn't sound like our artiste is ready.
I think he needs a break.
No. Christy Steamroller
Just
Lee.
went right over.
We have Nibby the beaver in the news.
Oh, Jess, have you heard Tom sneeze?
Yeah.
Have you heard the recording of it?
No.
Oh, okay, ready?
Best parts again.
I was recording something and I had
Did
to
you
sneeze.
scare yourself?
Yeah, it was serious.
I think you did.
Now, hey, let's play that same audio. Let's get our mindset a little different. Jess, have you heard Tom orgasm?
That changes everything.
God, I hope it does sound like that.
Have you heard Dana Carvey yet?
Guess what? And by the way,
Thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Bob Biggerstaff. Are there a lot of
Biggerstaff
Biggerstaffs?
is my last name.
Yeah.
It's a German name. It means probably going home alone tonight.
Do you get the porn jokes with that one?
Always.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Is your middle name looking for a?
You know what? I was doing...
Looking for a, that
Bob
looking for a bigger staff.
I wish you had a.
That wouldn't be good.
I wish
I got it.
Wish I had a.
Get this. I'm doing a show a couple weeks ago. Girl comes up to me after the show. She's like,
wow.
Yeah, hot chick. Amazing.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Play along.
Yeah. Then what happened?
She's like, Biggerstaff. She goes, that's my last name too. And she shows me her license. Right? She's like, we've got to be related. She's like, we're gonna party tonight.
Oh yeah.
And one of the other comedians is like, hey man, I think you got a shot with her. I'm like,
long lost.
I don't know. You know, when the conversation starts with "we've got to be related," probably not going to end with me having sex with her.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm going to try.
Sure. Yeah, because you're a guy.
Sure.
Right.
I know how these things end.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Stay positive.
Yeah, first cousin or not.
Yeah.
that's a myth. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, Roy Wood Jr., you are a junior, obviously.
Yes.
When you went into showbiz in the beginning, you had the option of going with Roy Wood or going with the Roy Wood Jr.
I started in '98, and that was like the back end of the Def Jam boom and the comic view boom for black comedy. So every black comic was named after food or like, their name was a verb. Like, give it up for tripping. Like
tripping?
Yeah, tripping. You know, he be tripping.
If I trip, then I'm tripping.
Yeah. Give it up for Slappy. Like, I didn't want to be that.
Wow. I'm not
Slappy Wood Jr.
I often give it up for Slappy.
Come on, Slappy Wood.
And I mean,
Slappy Wood.
Yes. So all those.
Speaking of porn names.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
This is Todd Berry. Once again, Todd has just established that he's not into astrology, but he's very proud.
And now I'm going to read an offbeat news item.
I can back that up. My numerologist told me that astrology is a bunch of crap.
How many times did she tell you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is a woman fried 8 goldfish amid fight with ex. This is in Pasadena, Texas. Authorities say a Houston area woman who was burned up at her former common-law husband fried their pet goldfish and ate some of them.
In front of
what?
Pasadena police say it's a civil matter and no charges will be filed. The 7 goldfish were purchased together by the couple during happier times.
This sounds like it's from The Onion.
I know.
It does. Remember when we bought the goldfish? How much in love we were.
Police spokesman Vance Mitchell says the man reported on Saturday that the woman took the goldfish from his apartment. Mitchell says the two argued earlier about some jewelry the man had given her but took back. She wanted the jewelry returned. So the natural go-to response is to eat goldfish.
Of course.
Officers who were dispatched to the woman's home arrived to find 4 fried goldfish on a plate. The woman said she already ate the other 3.
Show him.
I mean, you do eat other kind of fish. So
Yeah, I guess, but geez.
Stay away from her.
Wow. That's a kind of basic instinct. What was
7 goldfish.
Oh, the bunny
Fatal
rabbit.
Attraction.
Fatal Attraction.
Bunny.
Rabbit.
Bunny.
Glad they didn't buy a dog.
They bought the goldfish
Together.
During happier times.
Oh, yes.
7 goldfish.
When did they buy the deep fryer?
Next summer at the State Fair.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? You don't want to do that. Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Let's get back to the chinchilla. We sent members of our staff plus Donnie Baker to your garage.
She is
My mistake.
so traumatized right now. She has not come out of her little house in
No doubt.
the whole
The
day.
chinchilla.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
that's because she met Donnie Baker.
Yes.
True. Her ears are as big as Frisbees.
They are very big.
I know.
I can't get over how
They're
horribly...
native of South America, and they use those to, and they're nocturnal, so they
Must be a lot of listening going on
they
in
do a
South
lot of
America.
listening at
The
night.
size of those
because
ears.
you can't see very well.
And they respond, of course, with their brain by going, duh. Duh, I'm a chinchilla.
Oh, wow, it's that great big thing right there.
That looks like a really nice fur coat that lady's got on. I wonder what that's made of. Duh. Well, I'm gonna rest for a while so I can poop again. Duh.
I can tell you.
I'm not like a dog. I can't play frisbee or catch. I just sit here going, duh. I'm kind of like something in a frame, like a picture, except I just go, duh, and then I poop.
Except you have to feed me and I poop.
I'm like a picture you have to feed. Duh.
I can tell you what, they don't come when you call them. That's for damn sure.
I will. I'll come if you call me.
You didn't call the Peterman brothers, you idiot. Okay, I think that was a good one.
I don't know about that.
Welcome back
thought so.
to the Bob and Tom Show. That's me on the clavinet. Christy Lee at the Silac News
Hi.
Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Coconut Boat.
What about baby?
There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
That's me on the clitter horn.
Hello.
What?
Ace Cosby.
Ever heard the instrument, the clitter horn?
No,
Chip
I haven't.
McGee. at
Show me
the
how you play those.
Dude Wipes Sports Desk. And here's Tom Griswold.
And I believe our special guest is finally on the satellite here. We're going to hook up and look at the big screen. And no?
No, on the
Travis
phone.
is calling.
Oh, Travis.
Travis is
Holy
calling.
hell.
Travis, yes.
You know what that means? It's time for the shoe-in of the week. The often
Often duplicated,
never imitated.
I'm going to kill this music.
Son of
because we have Travis's theme song.
Oh, that's right.
We're talking about, of course, is the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Picks. Our winner is Mr. Travis Schaefer.
Is the one beer to have when you're having more than one.
That's right, Schaefer beer. Hey, Travis, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, there we go. Are you related to the Schaefer beer people?
I wish. I mean, I would have been left a fortune of, $20, maybe $30.
Your attitude is noted.
Hey, we've been giving you a hard time about being related to the Schaefer beer people for the last 2 days. Travis Schaefer joins us, and it's my understanding you're somewhere in Ohio. Is that correct?
You got it, just in Centerville here.
Okay, well, thanks.
Center of it all, Centerville.
Well, and you got, it looks like 15 of 16 games correct. You were the only person to do so, so you're the winner of the $500 gift card from Steven Singer Jewelers. Are you a single guy, married guy, girlfriend guy? What's happening?
I'm actually getting married next week.
Whoa!
Well, congratulations.
I don't know how to put this, Travis.
Thank you.
Don't do it!
Is this your first one?
First and hopefully last.
That's a nice
There's
thought.
very little chance of that happening.
I can't believe. Wait, hang on a second, Travis. I can't believe Christy. We're trying to have some fun. Christy heaves him under the bus.
I'm sorry,
Travis. Congratulations, and you can get your wife a nice little something special, maybe a little bracelet or something.
Well, perhaps you should give me your email as well, Travis, because after you're married, I'll send you emails about what's going on in the National Football League because you won't be allowed to watch
anymore.
So that'll be nice for you.
She just sleeps whenever I'm watching, so it's fine.
Okay, good.
Sounds like depression.
Does she sleep during everything you do?
Hey, poor guy. Travis, you're a winner, and what you get to do now is you get to pick some games against the spread with Mr. McGee here.
What am I thinking? We've always threatened to show we get invited to a lot of listeners' weddings.
Oh, I'm not busy next weekend. What are you doing?
I'm wide open.
Let's go to Centerville.
Tom? We'll all go to Centerville for Travis's wedding.
I'm booked. Sorry.
We'll pull chairs up to the buffet.
Yeah.
We'll kiss the bridesmaids. Come on, Tom.
Are you gonna have a big reception with like a DJ or something?
It'll be a pretty small wedding, but hey, there's room for more if you guys are coming.
Wow.
I'm going to hit on your bride.
Travis, I'm so sorry. Travis,
Mr. and Mr. Dickie'd love to show up, I'll tell you that.
Travis, what is the name of
Prima Nocta.
What is the name of your bride, may I ask?
Her name is Hannah. She's the reason I won this week, so she gets all the credit.
Oh, did she do the picking for you?
Yes, I've been really close a few times, and I decided after losing so often I should just let her do it. And turns out she knows way more about football than I do.
All right.
Well, this is really taking a weird turn.
Why aren't we talking to Hannah?
Yeah.
It should be.
She hates us.
Yeah, after hearing this, she's going to hate us.
They are childish.
Well, that's great, Travis. Congratulations. Is Hannah also from Centerville?
She's from around the area. She's around the Dayton area, too.
Okay. Well, we're
Miami Valley.
Happy to have her along.
You know, it's interesting, Tom. I lived over there in Faribault, Ohio.
Why don't you move?
You know where Faribault is,
You can move
Travis?
back. I'll help you with the move.
I'm talking to Travis. You know where Faribault is, right? I lived I lived on top of a laundromat forever.
Lovely.
Right down from Taytone Buick. I don't think it's Taytone Buick anymore. That's the dealership that had America by Neil Diamond playing in the showroom constantly for years, I think.
Really?
You remember Steve Taytone?
I don't. I couldn't even guess a year. Probably when was Lincoln shot? I guess.
Once again, Travis, your attitude has been noted. That's two.
He drove a two-tone car. He was two-tone, take-tone.
Well, let's get to the picks because I'm done talking to this clown. Travis, here we go, buddy. It's everyone's dream. We've got NFL games starting at 9:30 Eastern. All day Sunday, the way the good Lord intended. That's right. The Minnesota Vikings and the New York Jets are playing at Tottenham Square in London on Sunday morning. Minnesota giving 3. Who do you like? Minnesota -3 or the Jets +3?
I'd take Minnesota minus the 3.
Okay.
He's correct, even though he's really hard to talk to. I'll take Minnesota -3 as well. Pittsburgh hosting the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Dallas getting 3 in this one. They are the underdog. Who do you like, Pittsburgh or Dallas?
I think I like Pittsburgh in this one. As much as I hate to say it.
I like Pittsburgh. I like Pittsburgh as well. I'll take Pittsburgh -3. We'll both take Pittsburgh minus the 3. And I have another prediction.
Yes.
Write this down.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Dak Prescott might get benched.
Really?
In this game. I don't know who their backup quarterback is. Lenny Farquhar, I think. And the Cincinnati, and this one breaks my heart, but I'm going to have to do it. Cincinnati Bengals, your favorite team, Travis?
That's correct.
Hosting the Baltimore Ravens, an AFC North matchup. Bengals, home underdog, getting 3. You like Joe and the Bengals or Lamar? Joe and the Bengals or Lamar and the Ravens?
I'd love to pick the Bengals, but I don't think there's a chance there.
He's exactly right. We both have the Ravens -3, Tom.
Nope, Bengals are going to win that.
And then finally,
Your doubters had the whole crowd screaming.
You got to hustle. You can't win.
Can't we speed that up a little bit?
You can't win at that speed.
We want Dallas. We want Dallas.
The Washington Commanders, all of a sudden red pepper hot, hosting the Cleveland Browns, and Cleveland getting 3. Who do you like, Washington or the Browns?
You got to take Washington, this one.
It's got to be Washington.
Travis is a genius. I will take Washington -3 as well, Tom, and that's this week's.
I don't think Massage Watson has a chance.
Massage Watson.
Oh, Travis, I love you.
Snappy. That's where Travis
Massage Watson.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, Travis, I'm going to ask you if you'd like to double shock any of these bets. Any of them you'd like to double? You feel so strongly about them. Do you feel? I'm guessing maybe it would be your Washington pick or perhaps your Ravens pick. Which one do you like the most of all these picks?
I like the Washington pick most of all those.
Okay, so he's double shocking it. He is a man that has some nerve.
Yeah, good for him. He's to be admired.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're not going to be bulldozed into doubling that pick.
Oh,
no.
God, there's
okay, that's
nothing that you can do or say that'll make me.
Shingle.
It is not for me.
I mean, that's the kind of thing I hear that. I hear that super loud coming up from the rear of my car. I put the windows up and lock the doors. I'm telling you, that's nothing to do with that. Yeah, probable cause. Travis, it was great talking to you. Good luck with the wedding.
Thank you very much. It was fun.
Yeah. Travis, are you going on a honeymoon?
We're going to do that at some point. Who knows when? No time, no money.
You should go to Yellow Springs. Go to Yellow Springs for the weekend. That'll be hot.
Yellow Springs.
Troy. How old are you, Travis?
Smells a little bit like skunk around there.
Yeah, it does.
How old?
27.
Oh, okay.
27,
yeah.
All right. Well, good luck with Hannah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to have somebody here.
Jess.
I'll put together a nice little wedding package for you. We'll throw some stuff in there that might be fun. because
well, thank you very much.
You're such a nice guy.
Don't be too excited. It's like it's like a baseball, a frisbee, and a couple.
It's gonna be
no, actually,
It'll
Travis.
be a dog bowl with
Travis, it's going to be the title to Josh's car.
Trying to find the key.
An extra set of keys and a map to his house. We'll throw you some T-shirts, some hats, some cool stuff,
and some expired Tom condoms.
Yes.
I just found some of those.
Oh, no kidding.
I just threw a whole bunch
You and Hannah
away.
still practicing safe sex?
Still.
Well, we're so practiced, we're experts now.
Oh, all right.
There you go.
Like this guy very much. Massage Watson. He's our man. Hey, Travis, thank you so much for being a good sport. We'll send you some cool stuff.
Thank you.
Hang on the phone. I'm going to have somebody grab your address. So
We'll
we can
see you at
send
the
this.
wedding.
Thank you very much. I'm getting blowback now from
Buffet
the what is that room called?
The producer's room?
That place. Okay, very good.
Coffee Hut?
Coffee Hut.
I like Coffee Hut.
I like Coffee Hut, too.
Now, Pat, we were going to have you do your Beaver song.
Too late. We don't have enough time now.
When we come back. Right now.
We're all really looking for
I forgot it already.
Right now, we're
I
going
can help you.
We'll see him tomorrow with
Beaver
Speaking
gone
of
bad.
football, speaking of football picks, Tom.
It's Willie.
Football season is heating up, and Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action while watching football. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible for all. The app is really simple to use. Pick 2 or more players across any sport, pick more or less in their projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. Prize Picks even invented the flex play. You can still cash out even if the lineup isn't perfect. Last week, 2 out of 3 of my picks hit, but I still got paid out with Flex Play from Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play only $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks to get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states where it's lawful to wager. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much, Wilbur. Willie will be in studio tomorrow. We'll hear how his prize picks are going, and I certainly urge you to participate. Have some fun coming back with Mr. Godwin. Beaver music. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Here at the Bob and Tom Radio Laboratories, we've discovered that if you listen to the Bob and Tom Radio Show in the morning, you're going to be all right. However, if you don't listen, there could be some serious side effects, including general discomfort, memory loss, head spins, confusion, memory loss, itching.
Bob and Tom mornings on 104.7 WTUE.
Confusion, itching, bloating.
Now remember, we weren't prepared to do this. We're completely doing this.
That's why I'm stalling.
Gloria.
Glory.
That's not Clint Black Sabbath.
No.
Now, how do you introduce Mr. Sabbath?
I don't know. I haven't done this in 15 years.
Okay.
But you just take certain lyrics of some songs and put them with another song.
I see.
Like he's going to play Born to Be Wild. Listen and I'll tell you about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer, yeah. Barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, yeah. Up from the ground come a bubbling crude. Black gold Texas tea. Sweet tea.
Nothing like sweet tea. Huh?
Try that.
I like drinking sweet tea.
That's nice.
Try one of the other ones. Whichever one you want to do.
How about
Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll try and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole day through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Oh, Lord, yeah.
All right.
This is James Sibley as Clint Black Sabbath.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses, evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death construction, in the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind.
Nice.
Poisoning their brainwashed mind. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, Lord,
All right,
yeah.
that's good enough. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Clint Black Sabbath.
Very interesting.
That's great.
Makes it a lot.
I love that.
The Steppenwolf thing, the Born to Be Wild, you should do that if you ever go karaoke.
I got to do that one.
Yeah, do that. You can sing Beverly Hills. And you've heard the Purple Haze Green Acres thing, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love doing
Oh, wait, well, I haven't heard that.
I guess that always makes
the words
everybody
from
happy.
Green Acres fit great. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
Okay, let's go see Bob and Tom.
Yeah!
You can't say it on the air. Trust me. Not the way you want to do it. I've been over this 100 times. If you say that, we're going to get a fine.
We're not going to get a fine. The average idiot's going to perceive it as the noun.
No. We can't do that. You can't say that on the air.
It has no meaning as a verb, whereas my term can be taken two ways. That's why the joke has a joke.
No, you can't do that.
Kids, let me just ask you this. Am I right? The only way to make this joke funny, you've got to use the word cornhole.
Bob and Tom Show. How are you, Tom?
Doing great.
Is everything fine?
I'm good as good can be over here, and we got a little surprise. Of course, Mr. Godwin has his guitar out. Pat's getting ready to play this Beaver song.
Right.
We've been waiting for that. We had a interesting story about this little critter, little beaver in Massachusetts that it's causing quite an uproar. Some people want this beaver set free, but they say he's been raised since he was a little tiny little beaver, and he's not capable of living in the wild. It's kind of an interesting story, and I don't know why the government has to get involved. I say let the beaver stay at the zoo, and he can be, they call him, an educational beaver?
Mm-hmm. That's
he can
right.
teach kids. It's like the cutest little guy you've ever seen.
Nibby.
And do they bite in the wild? They can take a chunk out of your flesh, right?
Well, heck yeah, they can take down a tree. I'm sure they could take down your leg.
But this one's kind of a pet.
But it's been raised since it was a baby, so I would assume it doesn't.
So he's kind of a sweetie pie. And Pat, when it comes to beavage.
Yeah, we used to eat the beaver down the street from us. Remember the restaurant that?
Oh yeah,
Loon Lake Lodge.
Sure.
Yeah, they used to have a lot of exotic foods and elk, deer, and various pig meat.
Pig meat.
So there's a song about it. It goes something like this. It goes exactly like this. I went to a place that served exotic dishes like elk and wild boar. I heard it was delicious, but one thing I ate made me sick. It's so sad to see good beaver gone bad. Good beaver gone bad. Oh, it was tough and dry. I took a whiff and almost fainted. The pink had turned brown and it tasted kind of tainted. You take your chances eating out. I should have had the trout. Good beaver gone bad. Oh, you want it fresh. Don't let it spoil rotten. Oh, leave it hanging around where it's forgotten. You better eat it while it's hot, because pretty soon it's not. Oh, good beaver goes bad. Sometimes a beaver make that sound. Her love is dried up, oh, it once was so delicious. She's cruel and she's cold now, vile and vicious. She was up to no good while she gnawed on a wood, yeah. Good beaver gone bad. Good beaver, good beaver, good beaver gone bad.
That's Mr. P.F. Godwin. Ladies and gentlemen, who is this guy?
You have to stop.
Okay. You look at this little Nibby the Beaver. Cute little guy.
Yeah, they're cute, but
why are these?
I don't know why they.
Because they're thinking with their hearts and not their heads.
No, but this beaver has been
release him back into the wild.
It's been raised since it was a little
They think
creature.
it's better for the beaver, and it isn't.
No,
it would die. It would be killed immediately.
But why does everyone have to get involved? And just leave her alone. Let her mind her own business. Raise this beaver
and educate folks.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, now we had beaver, then we had parrots. And what else do we have?
Restaurants in the news. This one in Plainville, Massachusetts, sticking with the same state. It describes itself as follows: authentic Thai cuisine in a delicacy that sends your taste buds adventuring across the globe. With a cooking style native to Thailand, the exotic flavors transcend all cultures, bringing you some of the most delicious dishes.
I love Thai food.
I do too. I had it this week for dinner. The restaurant's name? Titanic.
Titanic.
Really?
T-A-N-I-C.
I didn't know Thai restaurants did that with the normally reserved for
haircut places.
Haircut places and
walks.
Pet grooming.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of wok puns.
Yeah. Do they serve the stuff on a bed of iceberg lettuce? No. There's a bar next door called Thai One On as they continue the tradition of Titanic.
Yeah.
Really?
T-H-A-I-T-A-N-I-C.
Yeah, why not? Stand out.
You don't think it's in poor taste?
I mean, we're over a century.
It's a very classy place.
Come to.
Boy, this brings all the emotion right back. Immediate.
Man, I'm on the door right now.
So that old lady was kind of a liar then, right?
A bit of a whore.
Yes.
That's what I thought. Paint me like one of your whatever
French women.
Leave Rose alone.
Or French girls.
Have you ever seen the video where they replace Kate Winslet with a golden retriever?
Oh, no.
And the golden is laying back on.
I saw it with cats. That's amazing.
Hysterically funny. I've got to see that.
I love the movie Titanic. I don't care. I don't care who knows. I love it.
It's a little long.
There's a little. There's a weak link in it, and I'm not going to say
the whole
which
first half.
Actor
no, it moves. It's all good.
Not move.
No, there's one huge mistake.
Oh, you guys are
when the lady gets off the helicopter with her pet goldfish. You went, oh, come on.
No, that's something you would worry about.
That's because it's dumb. It says this is a movie.
It is a movie.
Yeah, exactly.
It's supposed to take you out.
It's not a documentary.
Really?
Yes.
All right, it could have been Bill Paxton, the wooden
He's fine.
actor that is Bill Paxton.
He's
That's the heart of the sea.
James Cameron's muse for years.
Is that right?
Yes.
Terrific second half.
Yeah, like
The whole
Twister.
thing's good.
Terrible first.
Okay, let's go. Christy Lee, what else is going on over there?
Never not know it's a movie. Go ahead, Christy.
Hey, from the History Desk, a new analysis of the 1845 ill-fated expedition to the Northwest Passage reveals evidence.
This is a great series on Netflix. It's called The Terror. It's wonderful.
Does it talk about cannibalism?
Yep.
Yep, 128 crew members under the command of Sir John Franklin set off aboard the HMS Erebus and the HMS Terror in search of the exclusive shortcut through the Canadian Arctic between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, but they all died in their pursuit.
They do not succeed.
Researchers have located some of the explorers' remains with DNA analysis, identifying two men, John Gregory, an engineer aboard the HMS Erebus, and now James Fitzjames, a captain on the same ship. Cut marks consistent with cannibalism were found on Fitzjames's jaw, suggesting he died while at least some other sailors were still alive, and that even officers weren't spared from being consumed.
Yeah. I read the Dan Simmons book. I haven't seen the miniseries.
Yeah. He was not alone. The bones of several other crew members also showed sign of cannibalism.
Jared Harris is in it.
Oh, that's great. That's a great choice.
So that's all you need to know. Yeah.
Wow.
So they can just tell from the bite marks?
Apparently.
They'll probably be able to reconstruct it with AI, what actually happened and how, like watching a docu. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
They ate the captain?
Yeah. Well, that's all you got.
Well, yeah, but there's a couple of supernatural
in that story. Yes,
yeah, and that's what the miniseries is like. Yeah,
right.
The facts of it are just as great.
This is speculation. If it were
exactly,
yeah.
The Eskimos
and it was frozen.
Native Americans in that part of the world.
I mean, didn't they all freeze to death? Isn't that the whole thing?
Well, but the captain. I don't think he was frozen when they ate.
Would have been crunchy. Would he be the first Captain Crunch?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
More freeze dried cap.
As Pat Godwin said, eat it while it's hot.
Oh boy. down the hatch.
Do you think
down the hatch?
I don't think I could eat dog.
No,
I have no interest.
I couldn't eat
if you were hungry enough.
Part of a person, I don't know. I don't think
if you were dying.
You never know what you do.
You don't know what you would do.
You can eat corn nuts. Can you eat Dave's nuts? I got a surprise for everybody.
I'm sorry,
what's your surprise?
Look at the big screen. It's Al Jackson.
Well, how nice of you to join us.
You slept in today.
Where are you, Wrigley?
I did.
Between the vines of the friendly confines of Wrigley Field, it's Al Jackson.
Good morning, Al.
Those that can't see, I have changed. Good morning, Tom. Thank you. At least there's one person that knows how to greet a friend that has clearly overslept.
We've all been there.
What do you mean? I'm the one that drove up to the hotel and woke your ass up and brought you back here in my personal automobile one morning.
Yes.
I'm here
You
for
were
you.
my Sandra Bullock in that situation.
You're welcome.
We were talking about you before it was your segment, actually, Al. Al Jackson, comedian, joins us from Denver, Colorado, by the way. Al Jackson, we were talking about slang terms, and only Jess Hooker and I had heard this one. You didn't have brothers, right?
No.
Okay, see, I think maybe you have to have had brothers or gone to the same camp I went to. Something called...
have gone to the same camp I went to.
Well, something called cupcaking. You'd cupcake somebody. You would exude a specific amount of flatulence into your hand and then whip it up and throw it right on their nose. That's known as cupcaking. Had you heard that term?
I've never done that. No, I've never heard that. I have a couple of friends, like that would make me mad, but I have a couple of friends that really took flatulence the wrong way, like really hated it. And I'm just thinking about doing that to a couple of guys. Like, it would have not worked out well. Like, there's some people that are very weird about smells. See, I would lock the windows and be like, oh, this is funny. But I just don't do that in public that much anyway. I just think it's so...
It was a kid thing. It's past. It's now over.
It's never too late.
I see. Now, Al, since we have a brief version of your segment, so we have to get right to it. The point is you are going to help me with my street smarts, including vocabulary. Do we have a word or phrase that I need to know?
Yeah, I really want to know if anybody in that room knows this, because apparently it is a term. Does anybody know what mewing is?
What?
Yes.
Spell it.
MEWING.
No, not unless we're talking kittens.
You know, is this a kitty cat thing? Like mew.
Is it breastfeeding?
Wait, was that Jess? I couldn't see. Who said they've heard it?
I have.
Yeah, it's Jess.
Yeah, please tell the people
Yeah,
what that is.
Isn't it like I want to say like you're tripping over somebody, it's too much, you're infatuated with them, that kind of mewing?
No, but I could definitely see that. Do you know but it's very weird.
Okay.
I guess with this generation, the young men of this generation want to work on their jawline.
Yeah, it's a facial exercise, isn't it?
Yes,
yeah.
and it's a facial exercise, but like young boys do this, like 10, it's a generational thing. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
What is the nature of the
You
exercise?
push your tongue up against the roof of your mouth or something.
It's to create a hard jawline.
To make
Does it
jaw
work?
stick out. I've never done it.
They have tools now that you can put in your mouth and
chewable things,
and bite on them, and it creates that jawline.
Is there a particular person they're trying to look like?
Matt Rife has that.
I was going to say Matt Rife. That's exactly
He
who I
has
was
like
going to say,
that
Josh.
crazy
Yeah, it's
jawline.
nuts.
So I bet he's influencing, inadvertently, a lot of young men.
How weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Do you guys think that it's so interesting we're doing this, because I just was sent a picture on Instagram of a friend of mine who's a comic that's like really jacked now. And you know where it kind of crosses that line between like, oh, Josh, you look good, man. You're working out, to like, what's going on? You know, when somebody's so ripped, like at 64, when you're so ripped, I'm like, how did you do that?
Well, you work out all the time and you quit eating, pretty much.
Like
I was going to say, Carrot Top got really ripped.
Yeah.
And who's the Academy Award winning actor that was in the movie about the piano? I mean, about the drummer rather.
Miles
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons, yeah, he got really ripped for some movie he was in.
Do you guys
and
think
he's
that's the point
70?
where a comic can't get really ripped to the point where your muscles affect your show?
I think Dane Cook changed all of that.
Oh.
I think Dane Cook he kind of reintroduced the good-looking, hot guy comedian.
Well, don't you leave your shirt on when you're doing comedy?
Yeah.
Well, unless you're
but like, you know, when somebody is like bulging with veins in their biceps, like, is that, can you do a set like that? Like, just not addressing it, doing material about your life but veins in your neck, bro. You know, like super ripped, not like in shape, but almost like for competition. Do you think people? I feel like people don't like muscular comedians. Like,
right, for the most part, they don't.
Right. Yeah. Joe Rogan's kind of like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But that's his world. But I mean,
right.
But he's still not. I don't know. I
And
guess
some guys do it. Like Kumail did it because he was going to be in a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Josh, that's who I was thinking about. I wasn't going to say his name, but it's like, it's so weird. It's not a bad thing. I'm like, I'm happy for my friend who's jacked and a bazillionaire. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is weird because I knew him from doing shows in the back of a comic book store.
Right.
And now to see him like next to Chris Helmsworth and he can go bicep for bicep. I'm like, that's interesting.
Well, I haven't seen this. I didn't. When did this happen?
Oh, he was in the Marvel movie
years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't go to superhero
The
movies.
Immortals or something?
Yeah.
Right, the Forever.
Neither do I.
Yeah. Matt Rife, he almost looks like Marky Mark. He's so jacked. Remember that whole thing with the early days of rap and their shirts were off the whole time.
The thing is, Marky Mark is still jacked.
Yeah.
he does.
Like, he isn't aged at all. There's some guys that just decided, I'm never going to get any older, and he's one of them.
Okay. Well, now we have time for one more word or phrase, Al. If you still have one for me, I'm ready.
I have one more, and Tom, this one we're going to do a little bit of a throwback here. Tom, what is a who ride?
That's the brand Horton's brought about a brand new car.
Yeah, it sounds like a Susian vehicle.
It is my Who-mobile.
So is this like is this a derivation of hoopty? I know that the hoopty was an automobile of that is never distinction.
It's not a hoopty.
Okay. In the phrase is once again who ride? Is that right? Am I getting it right?
Yeah, who ride?
Who ride?
Yeah.
So is it a thing?
It is a thing.
I mean, an object, or is who?
I believe it's if you're out somewhere and you see a car and you're not sure who owns it, a who ride is what.
Kevin ride.
Kevin ride.
Who ride? Oh, Kevin ride. Who ride?
I am stumped, and we don't have time for me to ponder. What is it, Al?
The a who ride is the opposite of a hoopty, and weirdly, I think Chick is correct. Where like the original was just like whose ride is that? Like you have the nicest car, like like in every city there's like a place on Friday nights where people park the nicest cars in the neighborhood, like at the fast food place.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think that goes from like who ride right there. Whose car is that?
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, you go to the places where they've got the valet parking. They always have that one guy's Rolls Royce right up front.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the who. That's the who ride.
Always.
That's right. And then they take your shameful car down the ramp.
Yeah. And is hoopty still a term, or is that passe? No.
That's but it might come back. That's one of those things where like my kids might be using that.
He's driving a hoopty. Now hoopty's a junker.
I like hoopty. Yeah. Hoopty like flows off the tongue. It's like everybody knows, don't get in that hoopty. It's a great word.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Fun word.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me if you could do like hoopty and the goldfish. Kind of.
That's actually that would be a great name for a cover band that does
a cover band for Hootie.
For Hootie, absolutely. Or I could even see what's his name? The guy that just he sang the Dangerous Mind song.
Oh, Coolio.
Yeah, I could see a Coolio cover band.
Hoopty and the goldfish.
Okay, cool. Well, Al, always a pleasure. Any gigs you need to plug while we got you on the horn here?
I will be not right now. I don't have it in front of me.
Well, because I've got you with Pat Godwin and Jeff Oskey and Josh Arnold at Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort coming up October 25th. It's a Friday night. This is right near Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Details at GrandFallsCasinoResort.com. Thank you, Al Jackson.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Love y'all.
See ya.
See y'all.
No, thank you, Chick McGee.
You're welcome.
You're going to be watching some TV at the plantation today?
Up at the compound?
The compound, sorry.
I'll just tell you that 10 years ago, I wanted to find a home security system.
Yeah?
And I did all the legwork, research, Google, and I landed on Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security
And
system.
it's easy to move if you have to move out of state, isn't
That's
it?
exactly right. Change your name and become something else.
Yeah.
Simply Safe has been protecting my compound for about 10 years now, and Simply Safe has something called Fast Protect Monitoring and Lifeguard Protection. It is a real thing. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders and stop them in their tracks. You'll never be locked into a long-term contract. Cancel anytime. Pricing transparent and affordable, less than $1 a day with no hidden fees ever. Simply Safe has been named Best Home Security System by U.S. News & World Report and Best Customer Service in Home Security, according to Newsweek. Easy to install and activate yourself. I've done it, or you can have a professional install it for you. And we have a deal for you. Protect your home with 50% off a new Simply Safe system, plus a free indoor security camera when you sign up for Fast Protect Monitoring. Tell them the Bob and Tom's show sent you. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply.
Coming up, we have news about Thanksgiving. And news about one of my favorite movies in the news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I can't help but notice, sir, you're wearing extremely tight, what are those called?
They are called Lycra Spandex Pursuit Pants.
Now, is that a potato in the front there, or Tom?
Glad to see you.
Tom. Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like Jim and the twins are pretty cozy this morning, sir.
Never hurts to advertise.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
He's smuggling topsoil for an offshore development project.
Well, yeah, I always a White Castle.
Really?
Yeah. I was, I was so drunk I thought I was in McDonald's. I ordered a quarter pounder. I got 500 hamburgers. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
Help me.
Okay, thank you.
Pick a number between 1 and 50. We'll ask our guest. Then I'll just hit a random sound effect. We'll see if it fits the commercial. All right. 1 and 50, Clinton. Pick a number.
35.
35.
That's Andy Moore Ford.
35. Here we go.
Heavenly deals.
There you go.
You'll think you've died and gone to
Pick
car heaven.
another number.
At
Clinton.
Andy Moore Ford.
27.
27.
Andy Moore Ford. Electrifying deals at Andy Moore Ford.
Okay, pick another number. Go ahead, Clinton. Any number.
8.
8? Okay. Oh, dear.
They have body shop.
They have a body shop.
That's a bad one
Andy
for
Moore.
Mark
Pick
Ford.
any other number. Go ahead. Pick one more.
19.
That's our manager screaming at the fabulous deals you'll find.
Where is that?
At Andy Moore Ford.
This is the Bob and Tom show
on,
this morning.
Man, I wish I'd lived to hear today's show.
Me too. I wish I was here.
You know, there's a reason I'd never heard of this band.
Why?
Because this guy had to have his penis cut off for publicity. You know, I prefer musicians who can actually make it on their skill, not on their lack of a dick. So,
I knew you'd have
I know how to make it in show
That's
business.
what I said.
Yikes. I know how to make it in show business. First we whip it out, and then we take a cleaver.
How does he pee?
Sitting down.
All over the place.
Yeah. That was the video.
No, that's not true. How does he pee? Depends.
Okay, never mind. Sorry I asked.
Hard copy all of a sudden. This exclusive.
Dogs die in the cargo hold?
Occasionally.
And then they just replace them with a dog that looks similar. They got a big dog farm for these things, man. All the airlines share the same dog farm.
Dave, we need a Shih Tzu.
Brown face, white feet.
We need a Shih Tzu, gate C27.
It's a number 8.
Yeah.
Bring it that
And
number 8.
another newfie coming in on United. Try to take care of that.
Yeah, he's stiffer than a board. Come on in.
Okay.
The big danger at this time of year is the heat. If they were down there, and if the plane is delayed on the tarmac for any reason, it can be a problem. So that was just the story this week that came out.
Do the right
People
thing. Drive your dog.
warning folks that are flying their dogs about that.
There you go.
I ain't making this up.
And if it's a small dog, like a little tiny little hand dog,
Yeah, you can put it underneath your seat.
no, just throw it out the window because those aren't real dogs.
Those aren't real dogs.
This is cool. I like doing radio.
How can you change a dinosaur's name
I don't know.
Yeah, halfway through.
Do you know,
halfway through?
do you know what the smallest dinosaur was?
What?
The clitoris. Very tiny. Little red, pinkish dinosaur.
Well, congratulations.
Wow.
You finally got it on the
Finally
air.
have done it, haven't you?
Congratulations.
Way to go.
See, all that filthy lunch talk, and now it's on the air. Are you happy now? Are you a big man saying clitoris? Is that it?
See, I always thought the smallest one was the lick-a-lot-of-puss, but apparently.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Who else have you met with this voice that anybody else?
I've met everybody I do except for Denzel Washington. He's the one I haven't met.
Is anyone upset by your imitation?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, thanks for bringing it up.
Yes, there's Kanye had a lot to say. But
really? He's usually so
no, right? I'm like, what? Did you really count that as him being mad? That was just him being Kanye.
Yeah, that's dope.
Shannon Sharp hates my impression. He cannot stand it.
I'm guessing because it's accurate.
That's what I believe. I thought it was spot on. I thought it was amazing. And the fact that Thanon doesn't like it is just offensive to me. But some people,
I hear you.
Some people just skip. Some people just don't like mirrors, Skip. But when you see the mirror, you say to yourself, "Do I really sound like that?" And I'm gonna be right there on the other side saying, "Yes, you do." Shannon hates it, man. It's everybody else. I haven't, and Ben Carson had a little bit to say, but he ain't popping, so whatever. He can say whatever. I pretty much it was a character pretty much.
He was sleepy.
It wasn't even an impression. I did these little cat hands. The hands with the hands like this, and I would turn my face, and so many people would ask me. They'd come to my shows. Can we do the Ben Carson pose? I was like, this is actually a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a thing, but so there's people sending me pictures posing like this. Even somebody sent me a picture of their cat doing it. Their cat. There was a picture of a baby. He was doing it. I was like, I did not know that this obscure impression had so much premise over you all night. I did not know that.
And what is he like? Secretary of something?
He may be retiring.
He's
Secretary of Housing.
We don't gotta. Yeah. Let's get past him.
We just want him to have something really high profile, so you can bring it
back.
Oh, I wish, man. You know, he just needs to go fill out an application and work at Arby's. I want to.
Do you have a philosophy on doing impressions of people who are no longer with us?
Do I? I mean,
You're okay
can you
with
do Taft?
I mean, William Taft?
William Howard Taft.
No, but my FDR is pretty dope. My Franklin Delano Roosevelt, yeah, I definitely sit down for that. I don't do Teddy Roosevelt, but I do FDR. He has the back of a chocolate eclair. That's one of his famous quotes.
Jay Farrow is our guest. Where was I? Oh, that keyword this hour is win. W-I-N. Log that right now.
Win?
Shh. Win. W-I-N. I tried to say it, but you were blabbing. Right now.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Chick, do you remember Tom's impression of you earlier this morning?
Perhaps we could relive that, Tom.
You remember this is Tom's impression.
I was doing Tom's hello. Be sure to go to the Bob and Tom website.
Annoy, no content.
Annoy, no content. Annoy. I gotta say, as much as it hurts, nailed it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Coming up, I'm going to be mentioning one of my favorite movies.
Oh, hang on.
Let me get to
Hang on a second.
Not yet.
Real quick. Okay, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, we almost forgot, but no, it's that time.
Sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
We were just talking about cannibals. Have you ever wondered why cannibals don't eat divorced women?
No. I like the setup.
No, why?
Very bitter.
Yeah.
In favor of the new sound effect during?
I kind of liked it.
I'm very pro cowbell. Yes, in this instance.
Okay,
that was very good.
All right, we'll run it again.
That joke, kind of a Catskills feel.
Yeah, very bitter. Yeah.
She's bitter. You see.
Yes.
Where's the drummer? I need a
Not a nice woman. Or man.
Time now to review the history of the
Are
thing.
you sure we want to go here?
Yeah. Stuff.
The Days of October.
He's a judge.
What's that movie? Missiles of October.
No.
Hunt for Red October.
You know who played Bobby?
William Devane. No.
William Devane was JFK.
JFK. I don't know who played Bobby in that movie. Missiles of October.
Wasn't it Martin Sheen?
And I think it was.
Oh.
I think you're right.
I'm not sure.
I know who played Jackie. Tallulah Bankhead.
Wait a minute. Hang on.
A bargain basement Betty Davis.
Stop. Absorb the silence.
Wait a minute.
You don't appreciate a Tallulah Bankhead reference?
I liked it.
I can tell by your sucking in air.
When I was a
no
kid,
laughter, not even a chuckle.
I thought Tallulah Bankhead had the most interesting voice I'd ever heard. I plainly remember her voice.
Yeah, her whole life. She was
Tallulah Bankhead. Howard Da Silva. Oh, he's great.
He is great.
Ever see him in 76? He plays Ben Franklin.
Yeah. But we were talking about quiz
Michael
time.
Lerner, he's fat.
He is fat, but very good.
Yeah.
Didn't he play Jack Ruby?
Dana Elcar's in Mrs. of October. Always solid. Martin Sheen is.
Go watch it, okay?
Okay, sorry.
This is for you.
Made Mama mad.
This is for you, Jess Hooker.
Yes.
The President of the United States proclaimed Thanksgiving is an official holiday. Which president was it?
Hey, guess what? By the way, hey. Oh, it's not him.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
FDR.
1863.
Woodrow Wilson.
1863. You know who was president then, obviously.
Or Abraham Lincoln.
1863, Civil War time.
It's Abraham.
Okay, you ruined that one.
Annoying.
No content.
So,
it was Lincoln. He did it on his deathbed at Ford's Theater.
And
he did it.
On the
prior.
last Thursday of every November.
He wasn't shot in '63.
Turkey.
Okay. Do you know the name of the play that he was watching when he was shot?
I don't.
Our American Cousin.
Would you stop?
American Cousin. Never mind. I'm not going to move on here.
Revived on Broadway this year.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Here's one.
Complete with the shooting.
Josh, this will make you mad.
All right.
1913.
By the way, guess what?
President Woodrow Wilson signed into law the federal income tax.
Yay! me.
Reflected each week in your paycheck.
The government too take a bite, don't she?
Okay. This is one of my favorite movies. The main character, this is for you again, Ms. Hooker.
Okay.
Is Mr. Sam Spade, Private Eye.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the movie? 1941.
No, I don't.
1941?
I'm not going to try. I'm not going to try.
It's got to be The Big Sleep, right?
It's a classic.
Yeah, Big Sleep?
Maltese Falcon.
Maltese
Falcon.
Oh, yeah.
Is Big Sleep Marlowe? It's Marlowe. It's not Spade.
Yeah, not Hammett.
The Maltese Falcon is great, and it's got...
Humphrey Bogart.
It's got one of my favorite imitations that Tom does.
What's that?
They're not supposed to be gambling at the casino. Or...
No, that's Casablanca.
Son of a bitch! I'm getting everything wrong.
Yeah, the Maltese Falcon. Oh, it's got the fat man in it, and there's a reference. I really can't even talk about it.
Okay.
He calls the one guy the Gunsel, and there's a whole.
I love Sidney Greenstreet.
Yeah, he's great.
Overlooked.
Let's see now. One of the greatest shows of all time, the Andy Griffith Show, premiered in this state in 1960.
Never funny.
The Dick Van Dyke Show a year later.
I remember
another
plainly
classic.
when I was a freshman, one of my friends said, "Hey, did you see that show, Dyke Van Dyke?" And I thought I was going to lose. I carried him out of the cafeteria. I will never forget.
Dick Van Dyke Show making an odd resurgence online with like people putting music to Dick Van Dyke dancing.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
and
yes,
At a particular party
Popular
scene.
music,
Yes.
yeah.
And he says in his autobiography, he self-taught dancer. And I
He's
guess
an incredible
Gower champion kind of taught him, gave him a couple of lessons.
Real master of
and
the old
he
soft
went
shoe.
Crazy.
Speaking of great TV, in 1961, Mr. Ed premiered on CBS, the famous talking horse.
Here's what you need to know. Next time Tom upsets you, remember, one of Tom's favorite entertainment vehicles,
Ever.
Mr. Ed.
Yes.
Only 18 horses killed in the production.
And speaking of fiction, on this date in 1995, O.J. Simpson found not guilty. That should tell you.
I was playing euchre in a restaurant.
And lastly, happy birthday, Chubby Checker.
More cake.
Her real name, Fat Ass Phil. This is the Bob and Tom Show.